And bam. Hey guys,
Hello.
welcome to Stealthy Elf Productions. We are out here playing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition in our Unearthed Inheritance campaign. Before we jump in, let's say hello to the players, starting with the man himself, Alec.
Hey, you. Yeah,
Who
you.
should-
Oh,
You're
muted.
Off to a great start,
Happy
y'all.
New Year.
Ha 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 ha,
everybody.
we back.
My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archived. I play Finn Reese, Jotun Blood Fighter here on Heroes of Histaeria, Unearthed Inheritance. And I am the Archivist of Known Realms Tolesh, which you can find returning for Chapter 50 tomorrow night. Gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you for having me. And I popcorn it too, Button.
Hello, my name is Button. I'm Blue Button on social media. You can find me on Sundays over at Tales Archived playing in Known Realms Tolesh. Keep your eyes peeled, because we may have some folks who aren't normally at the table who maybe sit at this table. Who could that be? Popcorn to someone who's certainly not one of those folks, Hannah.
Hello, I'm Hannah. What up? I am playing Dex, our sneak attack rogue cool person. And you can find me on the internet at Stealthy Elf Productions. Okay, David, all you.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm David. I here am the GM for the Pathfinder campaigns, Heroes of Histaeria, Unearthed Inheritance, and Sandsea Saga. Or you can catch me also over at Tales Archived on Sunday nights in Known Realms Tolesh playing the Hobgoblin Fighter, Whistle. All right, guys, we've been away for a bit. How you guys feeling? We ready?
I'm very scared.
Me too.
What were we playing again?
What is this game?
Put faces in
Okay.
the Phraaktyl.
Who has the notes?
Phraaktyl!
All right, guys. So let's see here. Got Soundtale all set up and ready to go? Yeah, we'll live here for a bit. All right, my friends. At our last session, we recalled how our adventuring party of Cress, the seer elf druid, Dex, the human thief, and Finn, the Jotun blood fighter, and their various companions have decided to conduct an operation to liberate the town of Dameril from the influence of the Crimson Circle cult. Your plan was simple and direct. Qualities necessary to capitalize on your enemy in their moment of weakness. The specific weakness which you hope to exploit being the injuries of Madame Zadek, a prominent figure within the cult and a devoted agent of the monarch. And as if that weren't enough, an additional consideration is that the monarch, the alien red moon, has disappeared from the sky just this morning. So thus, with Zadok injured and the monarch absent, you anticipate a certain amount of chaos amongst your enemy's ranks, and it is clear that now is certainly the best time to strike. The first stage of the operation was to secure the enemy airship, the Phraaktyl, that you knew to be receiving repairs in the remnants of Dameril's harbor. The second stage was to then use that vessel against the enemy and begin your assault on the lighthouse temple of the sea god Eliza, the place where Zadok is believed to have fled. The third stage of your operation was then to free the fishfolk and the townspeople from the ruins that were recently revealed in the wake of the last wave. As you began your journey to the town to recon the area for your company, the party was met with their first challenge. The Phraaktyl was in the process of taking off, and as it struggled to get airborne, still damaged, you set Cuthbert to task to catch it before it got too far. Through a series of aerial acrobatics and sheer dumb luck, you all managed to board the alien vessel with no shortage of style, with Finn impromptu clearing the way for their landing. Now, aboard the Phraaktyl, you have cleared through several rooms wielding ingenuity and weapons in equal measure. You have encountered otherworldly technology that sought to stymie your progress. But working together and utilizing your abilities, you have learned that in order to progress to the central chamber, you would first have to activate 2 consoles, each on the opposite side of the ship. You then discovered a couple of imprisoned locals from the town, individuals both familiar in varying degrees to Dex. You noted evidence of them being subjected to some sort of experimentation that would appear to alter their anatomy. in the process of freeing these prisoners, you earn the attention of their captors. Cuthbert managed to dispatch the interlopers with a well-executed breath attack that set off a chain reaction with some nearby explosives. And thus, prisoners freed but still unconscious, foes vanquished, you progressed to the final room on this level of the ship. But as you entered, Dex was suddenly ambushed by one of the Thelatos, a creature seemingly comprised of a roughly spherical mass with 4 limbs that split at the elbows, each ending in these misshapen 3-fingered hands. A pair of crystalline tentacles emerged from the central mass, and as one attempted to strike Dex, Cress managed to quickly call on their primal magic to protect her from the very wicked attack. You cannot help but stare at the faces now of alternate versions of Dex flickering through the reflections of the Thelatos' body. And it appears that it is resolute in stopping you. And my friends, this is where we are picking back up today. So, the first order of business. You guys on the map? I believe? Yeah? Okay, good. Perfect. Now, how do I close this thing? There we go. All right. Initiative. So,
Already?
let's roll initiative. Yeah, I don't think this thing really wants to talk to you, and I've been eager to see how you kick its ass.
With gusto.
Excuse me, sorry.
Gusto.
Are you going to call out numbers? Or
Yeah, give me 2 seconds here.
no, you're fine. I just didn't want to
Alright,
start
Cuthbert.
screaming numbers in your ears.
No, I appreciate you.
You don't
Okay.
like when we do that?
I don't.
47!
Wow, that's a really good roll, though.
Damn. Guess who's going
All right.
first?
Oh, I got my boy in here. All right, give me Cuthbert.
25.
25 for Cuthbert. Finn.
25.
25 for Finn. You guys can choose who you'd like.
Cuthbert's going to go first.
Cuthbert goes first? All right.
I think that just makes sense, yeah.
Dex.
26.
26. Damn. Yo, you guys are hot. Cress.
20.
Still hot. Everybody
Bad.
above the second bracket of decadence. I think that's how you would say that. The monster does go first, unfortunately. It did
Damn.
roll quite well. Let me just do a couple of things here. Oh, that's pretty dang good. 1 sec here. All right.
Gotta get my hair up for combat.
Okay, so the monster is up first. Let's get some battle music going. Okay,
Ooh.
yeah, I know. We got a Soundtale upgrade, guys, and it's very nice. Okay, monster's first thing it's going to do is it's still got Dex pretty close by. It's going to whip up a tentacle, and it's going to strike at you again, Dex.
Come at me.
Okay, I will. Whoop. That opened a weird link. And that's probably not gonna do all that much. That's a 24.
We'll use nimble dodge to take it to bump my AC up a little bit. And
Okay.
that's a miss.
Okay, that's a miss. All right, so
Reactions.
nice. Okay, then in that case, it's going to go ahead and try again. Second action.
Okay.
That is the exact same roll. And does that nimble dodge last to the end of the round, or just that initial attack?
I think it's just the triggering attack. But don't you get a multiple attack penalty?
Oh, you are right. Good catch. Good catch. Thank you. It's definitely a miss then. By the way, guys, don't forget, start of the session, you all get a hero point.
Nice.
Oh, huzzah.
Don't forget your starting hero point. Okay, yeah, so missed with the second attack, and then I think for the third action then, it is going to... It's a little cramped in here. That's unfortunate. It is going to try to tumble through your space Dex. So it'll get to try, it'll make an acrobatics, which, let's see if it's really very good. My God, no. That is a critical failure. That is a natural 1. The creature is prone.
Yes.
Get fucked,
so it's
loser.
That
prone, like crystal.
Yeah, exactly. It's odd because it's moving around again on these kind of like segmented legs. But sure enough, as it tries to get past you, Dex, trying to squeeze past you, there was that mist that Cress's spell had kind of brought into the area, and the creature is unable to navigate properly, and it kind of just catches on the door frame and ends up spinning out, and it's prone right next to the two of you with a natural goddamn one.
Like a turtle.
To suck.
We'll see. But that is its last action, so there you go. Crystally turtle, belly up, if it has a belly. Whatever its belly is up. That is that. So then we are going to go to Dex next, followed by Cuthbert on deck.
Really fast. Really fast, just because economy works the way it is. Is this within 10 feet is Cuthbert's range? Is the monster considered to be in it?
Yeah.
Okay, because the way opportunity attacks of opportunity work in this game is that if a creature within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, takes a ranged attack, or leaves a square, did it do any of those things?
No, it did try to take a move action that failed. Let me just double check, because I believe Tumble Through does have the move trait. Give me a sec here. It does have the move trait. Yep, that's a move. Take your Dex.
I attack of opportunity?
You may
with
certainly attack.
Cuthbert?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And prone, so I believe that's what we call a -2 to its AC. Prone.
Okay,
yep.
It's a 14 on the dice plus 21 for math. For
14
35.
for 35. That's really good. That's really, really good. It's not a crit, but that does hit. That does hit.
Okay. Sorry.
You're fine.
7 plus 12. 7 plus 12 piercing damage.
19
And
piercing.
then thank you. I'm really bad at math, you guys.
No, I'm gonna pull up my
really bad at
calculator
stress
right
math.
now that we started.
And then I rolled snake eyes on the electricity damage for 2.
Okay. That's 21. All right. So 21 damage total. Okay.
I believe you. Yes.
Yes, correct.
Cool. All right. Bup. All right. He's damaged. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
As it falls,
So
Cuthbert strikes.
I'm setting up a power attack here. So first I'm going to attempt to recall knowledge on the creature. I don't believe I've done that yet.
I don't believe you have. No.
So I just want to try to identify maybe what its weaknesses could be.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Certainly.
For creatures, it would be nature.
For this entity, it is a religion.
A religion, sure.
Religion. It's based on the type of creature that it is.
Okay.
So.
Here we go. 21.
21's decent. 21, I'm going to say, is a success. It's not a critical success, but what a 21 gets you is one feature about it. I'll give you an idea, too, about the reason it was flavored as religion. And that is because you know that this creature is part of whatever this Crimson Circle cult is into. Whatever their doctrine is, this creature is an enforcer of some sort of that. Okay? So it has a religious significance, at least to those cult members.
Okay.
So there's your justification for the religion. But you get one thing.
So, I do.
You do.
I do, and I get to choose from.
Yeah.
I didn't see the list.
So you can kind of, I'll let you kind of ask, know, if you want to know like a lowest saving throw, AC, that kind of stuff.
I want
whatever.
to know if. Can I ask if it has any resistances?
You can.
Or. Okay, that's what I'm asking.
That's your question? Okay, confirmed.
Yeah.
No resistances, but it does have a weakness. I don't have to tell you what the
Okay.
weakness is.
So then I'm going to use my analyze weakness feat.
Okay, well then.
It doesn't technically give me any additional knowledge, but it does set up a
It does set up a thing, sure.
So okay,
It's
so that
prone,
was
so
my-
it's flat-footed to you, or off guard.
excellent.
I love the
now
little thumb
get
bubble.
To... Oh yeah, I forgot to say.
There it
Oh
is.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I am first action, I'm just kind of observing it and trying to remember what I know about these this area and these creatures. Second action, I'm looking for a weak point. I am like really gazing at a certain spot. And
Sure.
then third action is let's go with the rapier. Let's try to stab.
Do you have your rapier drawn?
I believe it was drawn from the combat before. I had my rapier and my dagger.
Okay, I'll allow it.
I didn't mention at all that
You
I was
didn't mention at all that you also didn't say it was put away. That's fair.
Okay. So here is my attack.
Okay,
It is a total of 30.
30 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, let's do it. So
You get your sneak attack damage.
6 and analyze weakness.
And your analyze weakness.
2d6.
30, flirty, and thriving.
Ooh, it's good.
I got a calculator ready for you.
19, 22 plus 4, 26 piercing damage.
26 piercing damage. Dex. Up to the hilt. You stab, you aim not between the crystals, but right at that spot, right where that arm meets the central crystalline mass. You kind of using the flesh as a guide to get into piercing within the creature as it kind of writhes rapidly. It squeals and it's just kind of like pounding at the floor angrily as you stab into it.
Cool. That's my
Yeah,
turn.
that's your turn. You said the damage was come again
That's
for
my
me now?
monster sound.
What? 26
That's a great
piercing.
monster sound. 26.
Yeah.
Everyone can watch me type math on stream. Welcome to Mathfinder 2nd edition. We're happy you're here. Okay, Cuthbert with Finn on deck.
Okay. Cuthbert is going to make a jaw attack. Oh my god.
Get a birdie.
You think what?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I rolled really bad. But Cuthbert's very good at everything. That is biting.
That's
24?
24 is a miss,
Okay.
even with its
Going to
prone
hit-
condition.
Prone?
Even
Oh.
with prone, 24 is a miss.
There's gotta be at least
Okay.
24 is not a high roll for Cuthbert.
No. The second one I gotta do because it's a -5, so that's 13 plus 21 is 34 minus 5 is 29.
Correct.
29 to hit?
29 will hit.
Okay. 9 plus 12.
That is
21.
Yeah, 21 slashing.
21 slashing damage.
And the
Ouchies.
last attack is -10.
Correct.
So another 13. So that plus 21 is 34. Minus 10 is 24, which I think misses.
24 misses, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Okay.
Cuthbert.
That's still pretty beefy for Cuthbert, right? So Cuthbert kind of goes in, strikes 3 times rapidly. The first causing the creature is still flailing wildly and kind of he rears back, but on the second strike he manages to kind of get in between all the wildness of it. Lands a strike, pulls back, and thinks about attempting the third, but thinks better of it. Finn, you are up with Cress on deck.
I am.
So Finn, you're aware they're fighting something, but you don't have like great line of sight on it.
Yeah, because I'm like outside the door.
You are outside the door.
Shit. I'll use my first action to move. Am I able to squeeze past Dex on this side?
Let's see here. So I think you can move into this spot like just north of Dex if you want. Dex can allow you to move through their space. Yeah, you don't even have to go
Awesome.
around. Yeah, you can just move straight through, and that'll put you in position.
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh boy, this thing's just about to get wailed on in the corner, isn't it? All right, one action, move on up.
Action to draw the axe because I did not have my weapons drawn because I was using my hands to read. And then
That's what hands are for.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of saying stupid shit.
Hands.
And then
No,
I'm
it's
gonna,
beautiful.
and then I'm gonna
Poetry.
hit with retribution axe.
Yeah, with the Retribution X, go for it.
Jesus, that's a number.
Actually, not a number. Historical figure.
3 to hit.
33 hits.
Yeah, and that's not a crit.
Not a crit. Just shy of a crit.
Because 35 wasn't. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Back when it was not prone, yeah.
Where's the D12? Cool. That is 5 damage. 1 on the die.
Oh yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. It is bloodied with that blow. As you strike into it, you can see it. You can see as the blade comes back. You said it was the axe.
Correct.
All right. As the axe kind of cuts into it, you know, just about cut through and almost bisect one of its arms. The same arm, just as Dex is kind of pulling the blade out, Finn's coming in, kind of like a blacksmith's kind of, you know, 2 blacksmiths kind of working on a piece of steel. Yeah, that is some
hammering in railroad spikes.
Yep.
Yeah, they're in that like perfect.
Bing,
sequence.
bing, bing. Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. Next up, before we get to you, Chris, there is someone who did beat the initiative for your
Damn.
to Brahm enter the scene
No.
from the tunnels as they kind of just mechanical spiders skitter their way up the spout.
Go away.
Let's see. I'm going to give him 1 action to get onto the field. This guy is going to take his other actions to move on up. Actually, we're going to move up and do a crystal bolus attack at our buddy Dex, I believe. Let's just take a look see
Come
here.
at me.
Well, since you asked
No,
so
don't.
nicely, let's do that. Going to get up to there. All right, bolus attack at you, Dex. Switch to this. Real quick, just pull up this stat block.
That. Oh, it's an attack.
Yeah. That's a 27 to hit you, Dex.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Cool. So what happens is it shoots out the bolus. This kind of, it kind of spins in the air as it's flying through the air. It's made up of this kind of crystalline light, though, and as it hits you, it wraps up your legs. And let's see here. You are clumsy 1, and you have a -10 to your movement speed right now.
Okay, darn. Okay, clumsy.
Clumsy
I'm not used to
1.
being clumsy.
Well, first time for everything.
Okay,
25 to get on it.
and -10 to movement. Okay.
Actually, just 10. So we're going to get 20 feet up to like right here. Dex, while you were clumsy 1, the other one's going to move up and take a strike at you with its second and third actions. That's pretty damn good on the dice. That is 32 to hit you.
Ooh. Yeah, that's well with clumsy.
You're clumsy.
AC, yeah. That's a crit.
That's a crit. Okay.
And I don't have my reaction.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, 1 sec.
I did not have that reaction prepped more than once, otherwise I would try to stop it.
Oh, it is all good. I'll be fine.
Thank you,
I can
guys.
take a few hits.
All right, let me do some math here.
Uh-oh. Math
Okay.
reminder.
That's 44 damage to you.
I'm very, very
total.
injured.
It's 44 damage because as it hits you with the trident-like appendage, you take the piercing damage, you take the lawful damage, and because you are wrapped up by the merciless thrust, you take an additional 1d6 of damage for being wrapped up and clumsied. These things work very well together with when one can wrap you up and the other one can come in and strike you. Okay. That is their turn, though. Cress, you are now up.
Okay. Well, that changes what I was gonna do. Where are you?
And
I have
I'm
to
so
spend movement to
sorry.
get to you. And I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm going to use my movement to climb off of Cuthbert's back and get here. That's one action.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my second action to practice battle medicine
Battle medicine.
on Dex.
Okay.
Battle.
Thank you.
Is clumsy a wound condition or is it something different?
I'll pull it up for you right now.
Thank you. No.
It
Okay.
just says, just condition. No.
Okay.
No wound.
Was hoping I could remove it. I rolled really well.
You can, right? Because Dex is wrapped up in the bolus. You can attempt to remove the bolus.
Okay,
that's
that'll be a
wrapping them.
separate. Yeah,
That would
healing
be a
me
separate action.
first.
Heal first, yeah.
So that's an 18 plus 20. No, not 20. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 18
Oh.
plus. It's still plus a lot, but it's not 20.
Okay.
18 plus 15.
Beautiful.
Yeah. believe that, do it.
33, which is a crit, so I double heal.
Ooh. Oh.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
crits you get doubles.
You can crit on healing.
Yeah.
Where are my d8s? 5, 8, 13 total. Gone. I need a new d8. 1 second.
God.
It was 13 plus 7 math. 20.
20.
One more. 6.
Ooh.
26 plus 10. 36 you heal.
Just
Does anything
undo
else
the
happen?
undo
Wait.
button.
Wait, 33 and then 36?
No, 36 total. Sorry,
36
I was
total.
adding as I went.
Yeah.
36
it,
total
got it.
healing. And then does anything else happen?
I feel so much better.
You succeeded at your check. You could do hold on. If you succeed your check, you can continue treating the target to grant additional healing. If you treat them for a total of 1 hour, double the hit points they regain from treatment. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not doing
that's like
that.
an
We're
exploration
not.
kind of do.
You can't
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Sorry,
That's
I was
not a
making
combat
sure
No.
I understood what I was doing.
You're perfect.
E. And I have one more action. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to get Dex out of here,
Okay.
if I may.
You may. Okay, so
Oh,
the escape DC. So the way this works is you are going to be attempting the escape DC for Dex, or the escape check for Dex. The escape DC is 20. The way it works in Pathfinder is this is actually an attack roll or an attack trait, right? And you make either an unarmed attack, acrobatics, or athletics check against the escape DC.
Okay, I will do acrobatics.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20
Okay.
plus 8.
Oh, okay. With
For
a nat
20.
20, with a nat 20 plus 8, there's no. Hang on, let me just make sure escape doesn't have a critical success thing because it might.
Point.
You get Dex. You are free. You can stride 5 feet. Well, I'll give it to this. One of you can stride that 5 feet. When I designed this monster, I didn't consider this happening, but a critical success on escape does give a stride of 5 feet. So one of you can take it.
You stride 5 feet. You did all
You want me to
work.
stride?
Stride away.
I think what I will do is get in between you and this Brahm then. That's 5 feet. Alright, that's my turn.
Any kind of magical healing to your magical feature to your healing, or is it kind of like
This
bandage
is
and-
battle medicine.
Yeah.
They have a lot of magical healing, but I think for this, it's really gritty. Dex, Crest just kind of like grabs you from behind and hoists you up and is like ripping things, bandaging with their teeth, and you feel this salve just kind of like shook, and there's this like rapid
Yeah.
motion behind you as they hoist you up.
hoist you up, pat you, and move.
What happened?
And cover. Sick.
That thing hit you real hard, and then Crest steps between Dex and the Brom, but he ain't gonna do it again.
Dex with the
Badass.
drum.
Alrighty. Next up, then, I think it's only fair that I bring the other guys onto the field.
No. No. What do you mean?
Why are there more?
Why?
Couple of arbiters appear on the field. 3 arbiters kind of also coming up zoop, 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 through the same little tunnel.
Down.
They are gonna take their moves. Let's see. I've given them 2 actions apiece. Got about the trigger there. Let's see. I'm gonna use this little linger feature because that's pretty helpful. And they have a fly speed, so they can just kind of move direct on over. Yeah, right there next to our boy. Shapop. And then you guys are gonna move on up too. Can we get to Cress here? Yeah, we can. Okay, Cress. 2 of the arbiters are going to come up. They're going to take this. None of them are in flanking though, but they are around you. Both going to come up, and with their last actions, they're both going to take short sword attacks at you. Their bladed arms kind of swinging as they're kind of flying in as fast as they can. Where's my other d20? There it is. Okay, one isn't at 20, and the other one is very likely to hit with a 27.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay, 27 is not a crit, right?
No.
Okay, all right. Let's do the crit first. Okay. Okay. 14 damage to you.
Okay.
With the crit. And then the non-crit one is 4 damage to you.
Alrighty. Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome.
I don't want another.
All right, guys. That's going to bring us to the end of round 1. Starting at the top of the round, the creature, the Thelatos, is up first. Surrounded as it is. Let's see here. It's going to... It's going to use its Wrath of Fate ability. And with the Wrath of Fate, I need will saves from Finn, Dex, and Cuthbert. Cress, you are spared. It's the Wrath of Fate.
I got a natural 1.
That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
What kind of save is this?
Will.
Will?
I
Oh.
got a 24.
Okay. That's
28.
28 is a success. Finn, obviously that's a failure. And
What?
Dex, that is also a failure. You guys are both slowed 1. And the reason you are slowed is as it rights itself. That's the other thing it'll do. It'll take 1 action to stand, and then it'll take its last 2 actions to activate Wrath of Fate. That's its turn. But as it stands up, you guys see the core of it begin to light up. And on the faces of the crystalline body, the 2 of you see alternate futures, alternate realities, alternate versions of yourselves. You see different paths you might have taken in this world, or whether these are things from a different world. You see an unimaginable amount of destiny that just floods your mind, leaving you both slowed 1.
I'm not clumsy anymore, though, right?
No, you're not clumsy anymore. You're slow, but you're not clumsy.
I'm slow but graceful.
All right. That is its turn. So Dex, you is up with Cuthbert on deck.
Okie dokie. I am going to... Let's see. I will target. Crystal Dude is still prone, or did you say?
No, he used an action to get up.
Got it. We got it.
Yep, it's righted up. It doesn't look any different, honestly. It probably just took its limbs and pressed upwards, and it's fine now.
So there's no way. I don't think I can get advantage on this.
You can delay your turn. Don't forget.
Yeah.
So like you can, it just, if you want to be strategic, you can delay for Finn and then go in or something, however you want to do it.
That's okay. I'm just gonna chop at it.
Okay, that's also a good, very valid strategy. And you guys know what slow does, right?
We only have 2 actions.
2 actions.
2 actions, yep.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not great.
Now, here's the thing though. Normal slowed says when you, at the start of your turn, when you regain your actions, you basically reduce the numbers by 1. So because you're slowed 1, next turn you would be back to normal.
It'll just be gone, yeah.
But not with this type of slowed.
Is there an extra like crit fail effect?
No.
Okay.
I looked, nothing. I'm not gonna, yeah. I thought so. I was kind of surprised too, honestly.
Yeah, no,
We'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, just want to be fair.
No, absolutely appreciate it. All right. So
Actually, I
go
think
ahead.
What I will do is activate. I activate my Psy Burst. So I'm just so annoyed and frustrated that this stupid thing made me clumsy. So I'm going to target it with a Psychic Blast.
The Brahm or the Thelatos?
The Brahm, actually.
Okay.
Can I see it? I'm a little taller than Chris. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to take it out with some psychic shit.
Okay.
So I just
Psychic
get like
shit.
my red hair just like gets a little redder and my eyes start to glow a little bit, and I just kind of hold my head for a second and then go, "Rah!" And it's a bunch of violent red energy flowing out. And that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, D4.
Did I roll a save or anything? No? Okay.
Oh. Oh, it's a basic reflex save.
Oh, okay.
No. Actually, you don't. You
No,
just take it.
no.
I just take the damage? Oh, okay, just checking.
Be a good boy and just take it.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a big fail. Let's see, you said reflex, right?
You know what? I give it a hero point.
Oh,
No.
thanks, man.
No.
Let's see. 15 reflex.
Against my class DC, right?
It would be. Your
Yeah,
class
so no,
DC.
that's a miss.
Yeah.
It's not crit, but it's a miss. And then I rolled minimum damage, so it's really not that exciting.
Sorry.
It's a total of 3.
Hey, 3
And
ain't
it's actually
nothing.
bludgeoning damage.
3
Even though it's
bludgeoning
psychic energy,
damage.
but it says bludgeoning damage, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like force damage, I guess. I don't know.
Sure. No, force damage is force damage. Bludgeoning damage is just like a hammer. Boom, you dent it.
Yeah.
You angrily stare at it, and as you're looking at it, the metal just crunches. Not like the whole thing. You're not Magneto,
Yeah.
but it.
Yeah.
You see, you make a dent.
I did something.
You did
Okay,
something.
And that was kind of like a weird, like almost involuntary thing.
Mm.
But that was not technically an attack. Nope, it was not an attack. So
Okay.
I'm going to strike with my rapier.
Okay.
This time at the crystal dude.
The Thelatos. Okay, go for it.
Ah, natural 1.
I'm sorry. With a natural 1, believe it or not, does not hit. But no critical failure.
Okay.
All right. That's your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Cuthbert is up with Finn on deck.
Oh, and I'm not slowed anymore, right?
No, you're slowed. You're slowed 1 still.
Okay.
You're not slowed at the start of your next turn, Hannah.
Gotcha. Thanks.
This is still within 10 feet. Just making sure that I don't have to move Cuthbert.
Yeah, it's still within 10 feet.
Okay. He's going to make a jaw attack.
Jaw
Wow,
attack.
that's not great. 7 plus 21, 28 to hit.
28 to hit. Hits. Jeez.
Sick. Okay. Okay, 5, 8, plus 12, 20 piercing damage.
Whew.
And then, wow, booty. 3 electricity damage, and then he's going to make his last attack because he only has 2 actions.
Yeah.
With a claw, and he's gonna miss because I rolled a 2 on the dice for 23.
All right. Cuthbert comes in again. Big bite attack, and as he kind of sets back up for the claw, he's now gained the creature's attention, and it's able to defend and keep him at bay. Finn, that series of strikes and exchanges just happens first on your left side, then on your right side. You're stuck in the middle between these two big boys as they're going off. It's your turn. What do you do? Surrender, still an option.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Can I flavor the slope a bit?
Yeah, please do.
I think that Finn, for a moment, is just like enraptured in the Thelatos' crystals, like seeing these different universes and these different opportunities. He sees himself adorned in scales flying in the air. He sees himself a giant in name and in stature, but then he sees something a little bit more familiar. He sees Cress walking out of a tent after communicating with a shaman after they had left the Temple of Korome. Tears, and he just remembers a hug and the two of them affirming that they are better together, and I think he just kind of shakes. Right. Grips the axe and just swings into the crystal.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, get him.
My heart.
Going in.
That is a natural 20.
That is a hit.
Who would have thought?
That's a crit.
Believe it or not.
Give me, boy.
With the Retribution axe all together, that is a 37 to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a crit?
That's a crit. That's a crit. Oh yeah, your 20 makes it a crit. Don't worry.
Oh, that's right.
You're shredding them.
So then, just for clarification, roll 2d12 and just add the modifier once.
Roll 2d12. No. What's the damage dice for the axe? Is it normal? Oh, 1d12?
Yep.
Okay, so roll 1d12 and add your modifier and then double that.
Got it. So that's 11 plus 4, 15, 30 damage.
30 damage. Whew. Oh, coming in hard after that. Shakes it off and Finn just swings at him. I think you got one more action yet.
I do.
Oh boy.
I'm going again.
We're going again.
And I don't think I can.
The crystals just shatter, breaking like glass under the axe.
Finn just kind of under his breath. He's still very shaken in the moment, but Dex and Cress, Cuthbert too, like you can just hear Finn under his breath saying, "Better together," and he swings again.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 plus 17 is 29 minus 5 for 24. I think that misses.
That misses. Just
More than
misses.
fine. That's Finn.
Okay. Yeah, the creature reels back after that strike. It's leaving it very much in a devastated state. You've broken off, chunks of these crystalline shards. They're just kind of scattering all over the ground now. And you can see as it's kind of like rearing back, it wants to get out of here. It is hurt and it is looking to flee. All right. Cuthbert and Finn went. Damn, good turn. Finn, hero point. Okay, the Brahm are up. Let's see here.
I forgot really quick, just Hannah, because I used battle medicine on you, add an extra 5 because of my godless healing. I forgot about it. It's been a minute. It's been a month.
Adding 5, thank you.
2 actions to move up here for this one. Actually, I'm going to break up its move a little bit. It's going to move up halfway, 20 feet. It's going to shoot its thing at you, the range attack. Cress. 24 to hit you, Cress?
That hits.
Okay. Cress, you are hit by one of those fractal boluses. As it shoots underneath the other one, as it kind of picks up, almost like a coordinated sort of move. You get hit with the fractal bolus. It kind of wraps up around your body and starts to. You are now clumsy one, and you have a -10 to your movement speed. It's going to finish its movement. It's going to get up here.
That's alright, motherfucker. I wasn't going anywhere.
Ooh. I'm scared. I'm intimidated. The other one, though, it's going to take attack number 1 at you. That is a pretty high roll there. Sorry. 34. You're clumsy one.
Yeah, that crits.
Yeah. Okay. And with you wrapped up, that is also going to allow it to get that merciless thrust on there too. Okay. 42 damage to you, Cress.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Alright.
Ouch, ouch.
And it's 42 damage as you are wrapped up in the bolus, as you're straining against these light shards. And you're looking at them. You start to see that it's actually almost looks like letters and shapes and runes that make up these shards, right? But it's this strange sort of like crystalline, dusty glass that's held together by light. And as you're kind of straining against it, you don't see the strike that comes in and gets you right in the ribs. Strike number 2. It's going to be a 28.
That hits. I'm almost certainly going down.
All right. That's going to be 14 damage to you.
Cress is down.
Oh my god.
Okay. Cress is
Why do I not have a healing potion?
down.
Fuck.
All right. Third action. Cress, as you fall down, it's going to take a strike at you, Dex.
Shit.
Wait, hang on. Did I add my minus penalty?
To your second attack?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh!
Hang on.
28 minus 5.
28 minus 5, yeah, 23.
Shit, that does barely just hit.
Oh, sorry.
Can you shield block?
Yeah, any reactions?
To shield block, you have to have raised your shield.
You have to raise your shield, yeah. Okay. All right. Cress. Oh, wait, hang on. It's going to take an attack at, what's your name? That's going to miss. It rolled a 9 on the dice with a -10. It's probably not hitting you, Dex.
It doesn't even.
It tries, but
9 minus 10.
it misses. As you watch Dex as Cress falls, you duck down as the strike just kind of flies over your head. Cress, death saving throw, please.
Immediately? Not on my turn?
Oh, no, sorry. That's right. Well, it is your turn next. But you move, if I remember correctly, Pathfinder says you move in initiative order when you go down. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good.
I think you move to directly before the thing that puts you down or something. So, like, you would move ahead of the Brahm. You were after the Brahm. I think when you die, or when you start your dying condition, you move up. Okay. And as the start, you're unconscious. Now it's going to survive. You say, we're dying 1. You must attempt a recovery check at the start of your turn to determine. You immediately move your initiative position to directly before the turn in which you were reduced to 0 HP. So it's not your turn next. You are moved before the Brahm, so you are directly after Finn now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. So it is the arbiters that are up next. They're going to pile into the room here. Now I'm going to put them both into the room. Let's see if I can put your Dex. I think you can still move your token around it, but it's just so that they're both in the room. And they're going to strike at you, Dex.
Okay.
So 1 action to move a piece, 2nd action to strike. Let's see. 9, a 20 and a 22.
Miss.
Both miss?
Miss.
Miss. Okay. Last actions, they're going to do it again with a -5. 1 definitely misses. 20 misses as well. Okay, yeah. No, they both miss in a series of whiffs as they are coming in at you, Dex. But you are eyes up and focused now. Okay. Thelatos is up. It is going to... It's been squaring off with Cuthbert quite a bit. And Cuthbert is the largest threat, but it also wants to get the fuck out of here. Okay. It's going to disengage, or step. But it's also going to take a tumble through action to get through Dex's spot again. So first, let's see if it makes that. It's going to be an acrobatics. That's a cock dice. That's decent. To move through your space, Dex. Let me just double check here. The rules. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to move up to its speed. It does get past you with a success. Well, it's against actually your reflex DC. What is your reflex saving throw DC? Or number?
My reflex modifier is
Yeah.
plus 14.
Plus 14. So add 10 to that. It's a 24. Yeah, it's a success. It's just a normal success, though. It's not a critical success or anything. So it does get through your space without invoking attacks of opportunity from you or Finn. And then it's going to use so it gets up to its movement. That's 2 actions. I think it's going to just kind of, get to about here. So it should get about 25 feet away here. Yeah, it'll get to right about there. And it is going to use its last action. I think it's going to, it's going to just hold its position there. It's going to take a defensive action.
When it moved, would that have triggered an attack of opportunity from
Stepped.
Cuthbert?
It stepped. Yeah, it stepped out. So I used 2 actions to get out of there. So I still have the 1 action left. But yeah, I don't have anything that'll do 1 actions at me. So I'm just gonna call it here. It's gonna end its turn. Yeah, because it doesn't have much range or anything.
Of you, Jen.
Yeah. No, don't blame me. Don't thank me. It doesn't have anything on its thing here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Dex, you are up with Cuthbert on deck.
Okay. I think I would. Oh man. All right. I know that Finn is gonna have Cress's back because I know them. They're very tight. So I need to deal with these arbiters right in front of me, I think.
Okay.
Is there any way to make them flat-footed? Is there like a trip mechanic? Can I try to trip them or?
Yeah, you can. Let me take. So you can try to trip. It is an athletics skill, right? So you'd have to make an athletics check against them, against their reflex save DC, and you're doing it against an arbiter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
All right, you can go for it.
Okay.
So I know the DC. Go ahead and roll whenever.
18.
18 is a success.
Oh.
You
okay.
do manage to trip the arbiter. It's a flying creature. Its wings are fluttering, but you manage to like grab one of the wings and like spin it down to the
Pull it
ground.
down.
Yep, and it's like on the floor in front of you.
Okay, so then I analyze weakness
Sure.
and then attack with my rapier.
Okay. It's off guard because it's prone, and then attack with the rapier.
Oh, and I'm not slowed, right? Okay.
You are.
Dude.
You are slowed.
It's the beginning of the next turn.
Nope.
right?
It would be normally, but this, as you move, as you're preparing to take your strike, again, you are flooded with those images.
Oh,
You are still slowed.
still slowed. Okay. Then skip the analyze weakness and just go straight to the attack.
Okay.
However, it's a real shitty roll. Do I use a hero point here? We're really struggling.
You have 'em.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay. And keep in mind, Cress, you can use your hero points to pop back up at 1 HP if you need to.
That's a 25 to hit.
25 to hit. Let's see here. It's prone at the moment. That's a crit.
Crit?
That's a crit.
Excellent. And
That's a
I'll
crit.
add my deadly D8.
Add that deadly D8.
Okay. Deadly D8. Where are you? This one. And then I've got my 2d6 sneak attack, 1d6 with rapier. Here we go.
It's a very potentially clean kill unless you roll snake eyes.
It's not that good. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 2.
28. How would you like to do this?
Okay. I see Crest go down, and I just had this weird psychic blast come out of my face. So I'm really hot and bothered, and not in the fun way. So I grab the wing, and I rip it down, smashing it on the floor, and I kind of hold it there. Really, there's a lot of anger in this attack, and I stab straight down onto the center of the ball.
Onto the center, yeah. So this thing has these kind of shifting metal plates that kind of move around. Occasionally, you can actually see into the core as the plates are shifting. Now, when you slam it to the ground, you actually bend and break a chunk of that metal, exposing that plate, and you just kind of like drag it over into the blade. It's a combination of you dragging it towards the blade and the thrust, and you just kind of you basically now have an arbiter kebab, and you slide it back out, and it does not shift. It's dead at your feet.
That's all I got.
All right. Okay. Hang on. I gotta just make sure who I'm grabbing here. I don't want to put an X on your body. Okay. Okay. That's Dex. Cuthbert is up with Finn on deck.
All right. Cuthbert sees Chris go down, and
Oh, God,
he immediately, without knowing what he's doing, roars. And this roar emits this crackle of electricity, but instead of doing damage, there is this skitter and light bursting around Cress's form as he casts Stabilize
Oh.
without knowing it. Cress is no longer dying, but they are unconscious.
Cool.
And he's still slowed, so that's his turn.
Cuthbert saved.
Oh, he did.
He did.
Oh, I should have.
No, only the
I
PCs
did not
unfortunately
do an
failed.
attack.
No, you're good.
Yeah. I think I just assumed. Okay, he has one more, so he's gonna
There's one little arbiter.
attack. Yeah, that little arbiter right there.
Oh, poor guy.
It's a 16 plus 21 for much
Yeah.
for 37.
Yeah, that's a crit.
That's
a crit.
crits. Okay.
So we
Do
can
I have to do the
wipe
math?
them off the board? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Because that's 20 before, or no, it's just double. Sorry, one sec.
you
It's 8, 9 plus 12 for 21 times 2. It's 42.
42.
Mhm.
Crunch.
42.
Crunch.
He crunches it and he throws it against that wall behind him. It
Ba-bang.
just skitters and
Put it over there so it's out of the way.
He's done.
There you go. There you go, Cuthbert. That's more like it. All right, Finn. You're up, flooded with visions, but you see Cress go down. What do you do?
Angry for the first time in a while, he moves upward. Action, move, second action, grab lesser healing potion lesser.
Mm-hmm.
Third action, feed it to Cress.
Okay. Okay. What's the healing on that
Cress,
puppy?
It's 2d8 plus 5.
Okay.
8. 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of healing to you, Cress. And he's standing over Cress in like a he's scary dog privilege right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
fantastic. Cress, you feel the energy of the healing potion, kind of warming your body. You were drifting in kind of this strange liminal space where everything was really quiet. You could hear maybe the sound of the ocean. You can hear, or you can see rather, just the vaguest outline of a dragonfly drifting past you. And then suddenly, as your body warms with the healing spell, with the healing potion, your eyes open and you see Finn defending, guarding you against the Brahm and the Thelatos beyond.
Better together, yeah.
I got you.
Thanks, big man.
Following up that though, Cress, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn?
It's your turn. You're technically prone,
And you're up.
Cinematics.
but you're up.
Up, no dying condition also.
Nope. Wounded 1 though.
Wounded 1. I'll fix that. I'm gonna use battle medicine on myself, which will also get rid of the wounded condition.
Nice.
Also,
Nice.
I look like a little fucked maybe. It's good. 17 plus, where are you?
Where are
15
you?
is, where are you? Is 32, which is another crit.
That's
which is
another crit.
nice.
Nice.
That's really
Where
good.
are my d8s?
Where are you, D8?
6, 8, 14, 16, 17. Plus 4, 21, plus 10,
21.
31 total.
31. You. Good job.
I
Nice.
built myself to be a healer.
Remember, you get the +5 for
Thank you.
godless.
Yeah, you're godless.
Nice.
So that's 36.
Yep. Counted it myself.
Counted them myself.
Counted it myself. I done
okay.
count that myself.
And then I have 2 more actions. So what I'm going to do with those, because I see the Brahm up ahead and I know that this has worked on them before, because we've been here before. I'm going to cast Electric Arc.
Nice.
Okay.
Sort of feeling that energy from Cuthbert. I think as they they're still on the ground. As they sit on the ground, because I haven't used my action to get back up, they are going, maybe they should. Man, I want to attack them, but I don't want to be prone.
Fair enough.
Fuck me. Yeah, never mind. They
that's-
use an
that's
action to
2E.
stand up.
Okay.
They stand up, and then with their last action, they are going to throw a bomb.
Throw a bomb. Okay.
Blow 'em up.
Throw a
Why
bomb.
not?
Okay. On the list of things that you were going to do that last action, that wasn't the one I thought it was going to be.
Not expecting that.
Okay.
We're gonna, it's what I can do. They're going to throw a frost vial
Ooh.
at the guy
Ooh.
diagonal to them.
Okay. I see it. The Brahm there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because this doesn't have any splash damage.
Frost
I'm gonna
vial,
do that
damn
one.
it. Yeah.
Chris and Finn are like,
Yeah. That is. Oh, well, it's the Brahm, so it might. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 does not hit. I'm sorry.
I give a hero
That makes
point.
sense.
No trading hero points, sorry.
What?
Ratesies?
Yeah, no tradesies.
Oh,
No tradesies.
Fuck
Since
it. I'll
Alex is
use one of my
wonderful,
hero points to roll again.
Go for it. Get him.
That's better.
Get
15 plus 9. It was a lot
That-
easier to do.
24.
That hits.
Okay. Okay.
That's a definite.
Buddha.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It has a penalty to its speed.
Okay.
A minus 5 foot penalty, so nothing crazy.
Okay.
And then it takes 6 damage.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay.
Damage.
The initiative order is fucked. It's all of us and then
Yeah.
all of them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's not split, which sucks.
Yep. Okay. All right,
That's
Cress.
my turn.
You're back in. Back in. As you get righted, pulling out the frost vial, whipping it out. It flies through the air and catches that Brahm. And as it hits, you can see the ice just begin to envelop the creature as it kind of. Hang on, actually, we got this for it.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. It is the Brahm next. They didn't enjoy that.
No, that's
No.
fine. That's
didn't enjoy
fair.
that.
You know what?
Huh. Okay.
You
didn't
can
enjoy
just
that.
leave.
We're going to start with the Brahm, who you just hit. We're going to take the first attack.
Does my big body incur any sort of defense?
No, they stood up. Because you were over for it, but I could have seen the appeal earlier, but no, they're back on their own 2 feet here. That is a 23 to hit you on the first attack.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're not caught by the thing, so no merciless thrust this time. 14 damage. That's not great a roll. 14 piercing.
Okay.
Second attack. That's probably not going to hit you. That's a 15 to hit you.
No.
Okay. Last one, then you're going to. You have athletics. And Pim just not Pim. God, I'm sorry, Hannah. Dex just reminded me we can trip with athletics, so we're going to try that last one. It is an attack trait though, so it is at a minus 10.
Damn it. Fuck off.
It's going to be a 24 with the minus.
Against what?
Against your reflex DC. So what is your reflex modifier, and then add 10.
My reflex is only plus 11, so 21. So yeah, I
21.
eat shit.
So just regular success. You are back to prone.
God damn it.
And then the second Brahm is going to go in then
Wanna
with the
lie
strikes.
down, apparently.
You fuck.
Let's see. 24. Your AC's minus 2 right now, so 24.
That hits.
Hit.
Yeah.
No crit, right?
No.
Okay.
Oy.
Sorry, Chris. You're the tank.
No, I'm not. I am the healer.
That's a pretty decent roll though.
It's not good.
21 damage. 21 damage to you.
Fuck me. All right.
Okay. Second attack minus 5. That is a 24 to hit you.
That hits.
Minus. Okay. I'm so sorry, Chris. This is the
Knew I
hardest.
had a bad feeling.
Yeah. 7. That is 18 damage to you.
I have 1 hit point left.
Oh,
My god.
it has 1 attack left.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna
Minus
take
10.
it.
Minus 10. Minus
There's
10.
No way.
There's no way. That's an 8.
Oh, that does not hit.
Okay. Oh god. I don't enjoy this, guys. Okay. Oh god, I forgot there was one little arbiter way down here. That's why it's still on the initiative order. You know what? You weren't being tracked. We're still not going to continue tracking you. All right, that's all the arbiters, Brahms. The top of the order, we're going to the Thelatos. It's up.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that a 39 initiative?
Yeah. It's a 39 initiative. It is.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Okay. What it's going to do is, Finn, you just moved up and you just healed Cress. You were also the one who activated the machine when the alarm went off. So Finn, I'm actually going to go for you here, and I need you to make me a will saving throw, please.
Jesus Christ. 13.
13?
Yep.
Okay. Hero point or anything?
No, I'm gonna save it.
Okay. That is a critical failure.
Okay.
The spell that was just cast on you is called Outcast's Curse. And what happens now is... Let's see. This effect, unfortunately, is permanent. You must roll twice and use the worst result whenever you are attempting a deception, diplomacy, intimidation, or performance. And creatures that you encounter will have an initial attitude towards you 2 steps worse than normal. So they're not going to perceive you as friendly.
Got it.
You're essentially...
Forever?
Yeah, this effect is permanent. It's a curse.
What the shit?
So it is activated Outcast Curse on Finn. Those of you who are already acquaintances and friends of his, I'll say you guys, I'm not going to force you guys as players to have to role play that way towards Finn. But just so you're upfront now with you can expect that until you get this curse dealt with.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that's really fun, honestly.
Okay. I'm glad.
Boy.
Well, listen, it's fun to have like curses and shit like that. I think that's.
I think so too.
It'd be really fun to explore. I like that.
Take another hero point, my man, just for being a good sport and just
Positivity.
yeah. It's a crazy spell. Permanent effects are always.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so
Skills
Finn.
test, it was just diplomacy.
I will copy it over to you guys later. Just remind me to send that over to you guys. So, Finn, what happens is as you get Crest back up very quickly as they come to rightfulness and they throw that frost vial out, it antagonizes the Brahm, who immediately just swarm. Kang, 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 right? And as you are about to go in and assist, you see a flash up behind them and you see the crystal, and suddenly you are reminded of all those different paths, all those alternate universes that you had experienced during the Fate Drain. And you see, you come to visualize this universe where you are an outcast. And you sink into that mentality and believing all of a sudden that is the universe you are in. All right. Last action for the creature. It's going to fly 25 feet into the air. It pulls its limbs in together and it kind of starts rotating. There's kind of this grinding noise as it lifts itself up 25 feet. All right. Ooh. Player team, you guys are up. You know what? Let's do this. I think this will be fun. You guys can let me know if you think this is going to be fun or not. It's all of you guys back to back, and then it's all the monsters, right? So you know how if you had played it's this new game out. It's like this by this indie developer, Larian Studios, called Baldur's Gate 3, where when all your players end up together, you can kind of just choose who goes in what order, kind of deal.
Interesting.
All right.
What do you guys think?
I'm cool with that.
It's kind
I
of a
like
tense
that.
situation. Cress is down right now, so.
I'm not down. I've got
Oh,
one.
you're not down. You're at 1. You're at 1. That's right. Bleeding profusely, but still up.
You already said we could.
I know. I'm not taking it back. I was just trying to recollect that in my head. Good catch, though.
Take backsies.
No, take backsies.
So, why don't you guys, if you guys want, and give you a meta minute, you discuss it, see, strat some things out.
Yeah.
We
All
love
right.
that. Thank you.
All right,
I
I'm gonna give you that minute right now.
I'd say let Crest go first, heal themselves.
Yes. Yes.
And if you want to, because what can you do economy wise?
I have lots of healing that I can do.
Okay.
Oh,
Do it
I
on
forgot
yourself.
I also forgot the +5. I need to remember Godless Healing. I'm actually at 6.
You're at 6. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cuthbert
Jesus.
should maybe go for the thingy.
I was also gonna throw shield at it.
Thelados. Yeah.
Yeah. Cuthbert is going to move 1 and then has something he can do in a line.
Okay, great.
30
I think we
seconds.
can make quick work of the Brahm.
I'm gonna throw shield at the Thelatos and
Okay.
then use my last 2 attacks on the Brahm.
Okay,
Right
and I will
here,
attack
right
the
in
Brahm
front of
too.
me. Yep.
Yeah. Perfect.
Because then that way I'm not getting in fucking Cuthbert's line. I'm staying
Right.
right where I'm at and just doing it. So the way I'm understanding it, Cress, Dex, Finn, Cuff.
Sure.
Yeah, can you guys hit the one in front, directly in front of Cress?
Cress?
And I think
Yeah.
Cuthbert will be able to take care of the other one.
Okay,
Yeah, I think I can.
time.
Okay.
Go for it, guys. What are we doing?
Okay, Crest first.
Okay, first things first, Cress is going to take a potion. Why is it greater? Oh,
You
'cause we got a cool-
you found
'cause we
yeah.
got the-
Greater one. Yep, take it.
Understood. I just okay. Hey, Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
I love that sound.
68. Oh, 68.
Alright, we can do this. We can do
Add
this.
20. Jesus Christ, I'm up to full.
What?
That's what we love that.
That's incredible.
Saucy healer.
Yo.
And that was the potion. That was just the
Oh.
potion.
Yo. So that is 2 actions, right?
2 actions.
Draw, pop.
Yeah. So with my last action, I am going to Cress will yeah, fuck him. They're gonna throw another frost vial at the spiky boy.
Spiky boy.
Spiky boy.
It's 25 feet up. It's gonna be a good throw.
Yeet. I rolled another nat 20. Plus
Nice.
9.
What die?
The Echinacea dice.
Nice.
Because I threw my crest dice. It's still under my
Yeah.
desk.
Echinacea coming back, helping us out, reaching
Echinacea
through the
helping
multi.
out.
Oh, through the
Yeah.
fractal.
Through the fractal. Yeah.
This little, yeah, this little flower
Like, go
surrounded
fuck yourself.
wizard. Go fuck yourself. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but
It's
it'll.
okay. It's a double damage.
double.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that cross.
Okay, So that's 10
10.
cold damage.
Okay.
That's Cress's turn.
Cold.
Boom. You guys see in the air as suddenly it hits and then there's just like shards. And it's very sparkly as it's kind of like snowing down now. You can't tell what's ice crystal, what's Thelatos crystal, as it's all just kind of raining down. It is very hurt. Chunks of its body now being exposed. You can see there's kind of this like geode-like core at the heart of it that is just glowing faintly as it's heavily damaged. All right, who's next?
Dex, I believe.
That's me.
Do a
Dex
dex.
is going to stepping here.
Okay, step in there.
And then I'm going to I can analyze weakness won't do anything. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attack.
Tech. All right, double attacks. 2 attacks.
Okay,
Second one
here's
at -5.
the rapier, that's a 19.
Plus
That's 19 total.
19 total. That's a miss. Sorry.
Second attack, -5.
-5.
Jesus criminy. Okay. Nope. It's worse.
Sorry. Now, Dex, you step in, and as you kind of start to make the strikes, ting ting, you get a little bit of broken Thelatos crystals in your eyes, unfortunately.
Oof.
Yeah. All right.
No, not blind. That's the thing.
Not blind. Also, you'd have been slow, so you can only make 1 attack anyway. You're still slow.
Oh, god damn it. When do I not be slowed anymore?
You're
You have to
slowed.
rest. Yeah.
You can like, okay, you can try there. Okay, so here's the option for you. You can roll twice on your attack roll, but you have to take the lower result right now, you missed already. But you can essentially, if you want to get rid of your slowed, right? You know what? We'll play it out.
Okay.
We'll play it out later. Okay, go ahead. Who's next?
That's it.
That's you?
And
Finn.
can I flavor the curse?
Yeah. Please.
I I think there's something in the, this universal shift that I think affects Finn. I mentioned scales before, and David, you have fun figuring out whatever the fuck this means. But I think a la Zuko, like above the eyebrow, across the cheek, these like black oil slick scales begin to form, and right underneath on the cheek, a giant rune forms that is the enemy rune. There's a
Okay.
tattoo on Finn's face.
Okay.
So he
Juicy.
sort of, the eye is no longer this like pure white. It is this draconic eye where there is
Ooh.
just hot, fiery yellow with this, serpentine slit in the center. And he
Okay.
just looks. No more. Takes the shield, tosses it up at the
Thelatos.
Thelatos. Yup.
Okay.
Hero point on that for sure.
For sure.
Okay. 19 plus.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry. 19 plus 17.
36 is a hit.
Not a crit.
Not a crit.
Noted. And it's going to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Whee!
And then the shield comes back. He's going to look at the Brahm in front of Cress, and he is going to slam with the Retribution Axe into it.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking burn another hero point on that. Fuck you, actually. Eat my whole cock and ball. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Fucking Christ. 30. Sorry, 18. Oh my god.
Alec, you got me
Yes.
giddy, boy.
Why?
No, don't worry about it.
30 flat.
30 flat to hit.
Yes, the Brahm.
That'll hit. The Brahm? Yep, that'll hit. Not a crit.
Okay. Max damage. Fuck yeah, dude. 16 points of slashing damage as the axe sinks into the Brahm.
Shoo! 16.
And I'm slowed as well, so I only get the 2 actions.
Yeah.
You're way better than my 2 actions. I didn't do shit.
I'm trying.
You're doing great.
Okay, cool.
That's Finn.
Fantastic. Okay, beautiful. Then I think Cuthbert is the last one. Cuthbert rounding out the squad. All right, Cuthbert.
Come on, birdie.
Cuthbert flies here.
Okay.
Yes.
And quick clarification. With this being 25 feet in the air,
Mm-hmm.
am I able to hit all 3 of these with a 20-foot burst?
It's a 20-foot burst. Let's see. No, I need the measuring tool. It's 25 feet up
I
in
think
the air.
you said
I'm trying to think here. Because if it's 20-foot burst, yeah, you can probably position it in such a way that you'd get it. Yeah, absolutely. If you put it like at the 10, because you can place where the burst is, right? So yeah.
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 Yeah, within 50 feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you can catch all of them with a 20-foot burst.
And
Yeah.
actually, may I, just because I can't read, may I put him back?
Yeah.
In the spot where he was?
Sure.
Or was I? There? There?
Yeah.
Or was I?
One over to the right.
Here. You're
There.
right here.
Ah.
Yep.
There? No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah. No, that was it.
Okay,
It's
thank
okay.
you.
Okay, that works.
That works.
Ah, okay. He's going to use, because it's been 4 rounds, his breath weapon.
Oh.
He's going to shoot a ball of radiant light that deals 7d10 good damage in a 20-foot burst, catching all 3.
Okay.
I need a reflex save from
Okay.
all of them.
From all of them? Okay.
Do you hear that, David? Get fucked.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a.
Translation. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, so one of the Brahms rolled a 20, but the Thelatos. Let's start with the Thelatos. Reflex save, you say?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oui.
Now the 20, what is it adding? Because it's a 27 reflex save.
It is going to be okay. Well, with a 27 reflex save. Okay, hang on. Sorry, now I'm confused. It gets a 32 total.
Gotcha, it's fine.
Okay, critical success. I think it's a basic save. So no.
Mhm.
Okay, so it takes no damage. So one of the Brahm will take no damage. I will say it is the one that was who's hurt more. Actually, I have it numbered here. It's the one that you threw a frost vial at. Actually, the one that had more health, unfortunately, is the one that takes no damage. But the other two fail, and I just want to double check here. My Thelatos friend. So let's see. Is 22 is what it rolled. What's Cuthbert's save?
27.
Okay, not a crit save, not a critical fail. Okay,
No.
all right. But standard fails across the board.
Okay, they take 33 good damage.
33 good damage. Okay. The burst comes out, and as it makes its way through the air, it kind of like flies over the three of you, and you see it kind of stop right as it gets into position and just erupts outwards, shooting out in this kind of ray of goodness, this burst of goodness, this golden jade tinged lighting that kind of smacks into all three creatures. Well, actually just two of the creatures. The Thelatos does shatter. Its body falls to the floor in a rain of crystals as it is no more. Okay, and then this one, the other Brahm is very bloodied. She is, I believe, if my math is right. And if it's not, no big deal. Okay, that is, I think your team's full round there.
No, Cuthbert has one more action, and this guy's 10 feet away.
Oh, yep. Go for it, Cuthbert.
So
My bad.
he's going to take a jaw attack,
All right.
looming over Crest to bite down on this guy. 17 plus 21 is 38.
38
Yes.
is a crit. 38 crits. And hits.
All right.
Hits and crits.
Okay. Wow, I rolled booty on that. 5 plus 12 is 17 times 2.
It's 34.
34 slashing, and then 9 times 2 is 18 electricity.
It's dead. Cuthbert with the double kill shoots the ball up. It erupts, kills the Thelatos, and kind of comes in the chaos of it all, looming over Crest. Nails him, crunches the metal, and drops the Brahm to the floor. The last Brahm standing. Guys, and to be honest, I assume you're just going to beat the shit out of it. So, it does get a turn. I'm going to just give it its turn, and then we'll just say it's dead. Let's just see if it hits you on its last turn. Let's see. It's going to go after... I don't see a reason why it wouldn't go after you, Cress.
That makes sense.
I mean, Dex is kind of closer.
Dex is kind of closer. Dex also to try to attack. I'll spread the love. Dex, you'll get one at you too. Cress, you'll get the first one though. That's 24 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay. That's a really good roll for its last roll. 21 damage.
Damn, bitch.
Yeah, rolled close to max. It just barely missed max damage. Cress. And then the next one's going at you, Hannah, with a -5. 15 to hit you.
I'm the biggest threat on the field.
You're far away. You're far away.
Too far away.
I'm going to give it...
Miss.
And it's going to take the last shot at you again there, Dex.
Okay.
That's...
This guy stinks.
Yeah, it's not going to make it with a -10. No. All right. And then we proceed to you guys just dismembering this thing.
From Office Space.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I So for nimble dodge,
Mm-hmm.
the trigger is just that a creature targets me with an attack.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I added my nimble dodge bonus, it would be a crit fail. Can do
Okay. I guess.
that
Yeah.
an attack?
Yeah.
Is
If
there
there
any
was.
crit fail effect?
No, there's no crit fail effect for attack rolls,
Okay, well, never
unfortunately.
mind then.
Yeah, it would work. It would be something to keep in mind, though, for things like grapple and stuff like that, which have the attack trait but aren't like true attacks, like trips and stuff like that. They all have the attack trait. Anyway, that's more rules nonsense. You guys get the chance now to just beat the crap out of this thing. Anybody in particular want to take the? How do you want to do this? Or I'll leave it to you. You guys, the team can also come up with a combo move if you wanted.
Can we combo it?
You can absolutely combo it. Give me the combo.
I want to do Psyburst again.
You're gonna Psyburst it? Alright.
Yeah.
You're throwing in a Psyburst. Finn, what are you throwing in?
I think he's just tossing his shield and like taking it at the legs.
Okay. Cress and Cuthbert, what do you guys want to throw in?
Cuthbert is going to fly to the other side of it and box it in, taking his claws across the core of it, and Cress is going to flip their broken sword of their draconic focus and stab it into whatever looks like an eye.
Nice. And Dex, you hit it with the Psyburst?
Bursting, so she gets this like raging headache for a moment, and then she unleashes it as she stares into the center of the crystal, or center of
The Brahm.
The Brahm.
Okay. So yeah.
The metal just goes.
Yeah, the metal begins to crunch, and as you do so, Dex, you hit just where kind of like what would be its eyes, right? You just kind of crunch the metal around its faceplate. As you're doing that, it kind of begins to wobble and wonk as it gets confused. Finn throws the shield, it takes it out at the legs. And as the shield is bouncing back, Cuthbert soars over top, slashing the top of the Brahm open. And as its core is exposed, Crest comes in underneath and just stabs straight into the core of it. As you guys just bring it down, it falls in pieces, just like a very kind of sad little internet warble. Congratulations, guys. Victory.
Oh, that was a dicey one.
That is the
that
end of that combat. Tell you what, guys, this is a great spot for us to take a quick break, and then we come back in, we'll finish up. All right.
All right. We are not dead.
Nobody died. All right, guys. We'll be back in about, let's say, 15 minutes. Get some drinks, hydrate, stretch. You guys watching, do the same. All right, we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, now, I am new to doing the tech, so how do I get out of here?
Just on the scenes, go over to the break screen.
Break screen. Okay, I'm there, and I click.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see you guys.
back to gameplay.
You did it?
I think so. Did I do it? Hello?
Hello.
Are we here?
Yes, I think so.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for sticking with us. We are Stealthy
Try again.
Elf Productions. We are playing Heroes of Histaeria, Unearthed Inheritance, a Pathfinder 2nd edition actual play set in a homebrew world. Our heroes have just vanquished a room full of enemies. The forces, or at least current denizens, of the Phraaktyl ship, which you are on right now, and attempting to possibly commandeer. So, let's see, friends. It is post-combat. Things have settled. What do? You are faced with a console similar to the one that you found before.
Before
So-
moving to
I
the
turned
cons.
directly to Cress. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, you please go ahead.
I turned directly to Cress because Cress, you did some massive healing. So I turn to you and I just drop my arms to my sides and I say, "You are magnificent. Thank you. Are you okay also? I couldn't do
Yeah.
anything to help. I'm so sorry."
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm okay. You both are magnificent. Also, Finn. Can you feel that? On your face?
No.
Yeah. For some reason, it feels like it's always been there.
All
So-
right.
It's not important right now. We have a lot to do. But you're okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. I think we're all not necessarily looking perfect. We know above table that this ship is moving pretty slowly.
Yeah, it's not going too fast.
We don't know what's in there. Do you mind if I fix everybody up before we go in?
No.
By all means.
May I try to do that without obviously if anything like comes in and attacks us that
Sure,
it won't
yeah.
go off, but like can I attempt to start doing that?
Yep. I'll give you guys the reassurance that you can take a 10-minute rest here and heal people up. I think you can only do like 10 minutes per person or something maybe.
Yes.
I'll allow you to do the 20 minutes. Don't worry. You got the time right now. I'm going to give you the time right now because we still have things to uncover. Adventure to be had.
Indeed. It ideally Chris would like to take 30 minutes in order to work on everyone injured.
Okay. I will say 30 minutes. I'm going to make a roll.
Okay, fair enough.
Do it. Worth it.
In the first 10 minutes, that is a 24, which is a success, but not a critical success to heal Dex. It's still quite a bit. Wow. 18 plus 10, so 28 you heal Dex.
I am back up to full. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sorry, no, these are D10s. I meant to roll D8s. Ignore me. I'm doing that again. Where are my D8s?
Wait, okay. Let me
I'm doing that on the computer. I'm very sorry.
You're okay.
It's okay.
Roll 2d8 plus 10. All right, that is 22.
Still up to full.
All right, cool. The second 10 minutes, which leads us to 20. Then
That doesn't do anything to slowed, right? You have to
No.
rest.
Which reminds me, for my slowed heroes, let's go ahead, give Finn that healing, and then I'll go through the slowed condition thing with you guys because it is a
Okay.
special situation.
Okay.
well, I rolled a 31, which is a crit success, so I roll 4d8 plus 10.
Incredible.
Enjoyable.
So it's 31, Finn, that you heal.
I'm up to full.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's been 20 minutes. David,
Okay.
do you want to do the thing before I roll for Chris?
Yes. So the slowed condition that you guys have is particular. Okay. The Wrath of Fate that the Thelatos inflicted you all with. I will say over this 20 minutes of time, you guys have been, as your wounds have been tended, you're taking stock of yourselves a bit more. You can kind of, let's see if you maybe have identified what's happened. I will allow medicine or religion.
I'm trained in medicine.
And Cress is treating you, so I'll allow each one of you can make an attempt here. I'm going to say
okay. Thank you.
DC is 28.
It's impossible for me to hit. I'm not even going to roll.
I need a 19 or a 20.
I rolled a 16.
Nope.
Plus
You can
15
aid somebody.
For 31.
For 31, Cress. Okay, Cress. You have been treating them with this medicine, and you can tell that there is nothing physically wrong with them. Their bodies appear perfectly healthy, but they are feeling this ache. They're feeling somewhat drained and diminished, as when your eyes close, the two of you, you can still see sometimes just flashes of those alternate paths, right? And it just weighs heavily on you. But Cress, you very much believe that this affliction, with your success, you believe that this affliction is mental to some extent, and that perhaps it is possible to be rid of it, but they would need to attempt to like exert themselves more than they normally could. They basically kind of have to kind of like anime moment not give up or something, right? It's kind of a somewhat of a strange effect here, but they need to basically it's a strength of will, because there's physically nothing wrong with them. But as you assess them, you think, maybe somehow,
Interesting.
if they cannot let it weigh them down.
All right. As Cress is working on those two then in those 20 minutes, I think they are slowly coming to this conclusion. I don't pretend to know exactly what happened, but I know that we saw fragments of you in whatever that thing was, and I'm wondering if maybe it sits a little heavy on your shoulders, what you saw.
Which one of us are you talking to? I think we're
Both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I do feel a little heavy.
Yeah, so do I.
Do you know how we can get back to normal?
I have a bit of an odd idea. It's not some sort of treatment I can prescribe. It's not, it's a sort of weird doctor's orders. I'm gonna ask you two to persevere in a moment where you'd rather fucking not. I can't explain why I think that'll work, but I think that'll do the trick. It feels like an unfair thing to ask, so I'm sorry.
I trust you,
Too.
so I'm happy to persevere.
I don't know about happy, but I'll do it.
Suppose we do what we must, yeah?
Yeah.
We're needed more than we're not needed.
Better together, Finn. I'm gonna figure out.
That's a cute little thing you guys got. Better together. You've said it a couple times now. I'm into
I'll
it.
tell you. You're into it?
I'm into it.
Well, you can join the club now. It's yours too.
Well, then,
Wow.
you know it works. It went from one world to another.
That's right.
You guys are awesome.
Fuck it.
Finn's just gonna walk up to Cress, take the last potion he has, and just cups it in their hands. Hold it.
I agree.
got potions, you know. I make them.
I know.
I think you should hold on to this. If I fall down, someone's gonna have to get me up. Like you did.
Well, as long as I am up, I'll be up to pick you up.
Likewise. May I try to heal myself before something terrible happens?
So, normally, yes. Unfortunately, though, this exchange is interrupted as two arbiters emerge from the tunnels, from the pipes, but they are not immediately aggressive. In fact, there are no blades. They're circling in a sort of very simple, non-aggressive pattern, and as they're doing this, there is a lens that opens up on the face of them and projects a light that intersect, and where the light intersect, you see an image. You see a image of a... Give me one second here, pull up my notes. You see an image of a fairly tall, hunched man. You can see that the hair is slicked back into the shape, into the pattern of a mullet, into the style of a mullet. Heavy clothes. Unfortunately, they are projected. This individual is projected in a blue light, so you can't make any sort of color to the robes or anything. But it's a darker shade than, we'll say, the complexion. A very gaunt face, heavy brow, right? Kind of sunken eyes, and you can see the individual stands there with the fingers steepled as the voice speaks. Dex, before this man speaks, you recognize him already as Prana Trufan. This is a projection of the Baron of Damaril, the Baron of the town. And the projection speaks. And his voice, the voice that comes out, it's oily, it's kind of, unsettling. There's an air to his tone that makes it seem like he is offering you a deal you can't refuse. As he says, "Well, come now, there's surely no need for further damage or bloodshed. I understand the futility of what I'm about to attempt, but perhaps we can open a dialogue."
Keep talking, Mr. Dialogue.
My name is Prana Trufan. I am the Baron of Damaril, and I am an ally to the Axiomites. They have taken an interest in you, Mr. Reese. We would like to discuss matters.
Interested in what exactly?
I dare not speak for them, sir, but other than to relay their interest.
Well,
Not much
to
of a
relay it.
dialogue.
I'm not going to walk into a room and not understand the base of the conversation. So either you can tell me what you think they want to talk about, or you can be straightforward and say you don't have anything.
As a little aside, before he responds, I turn to Finn. Who are the Axiomites?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay.
They're the people. Never mind, they're the people we're fighting.
That's
just
right. Yes.
General term for everyone. Okay.
I understand you're nervous. Given the situation, though, you've clearly no issue resorting to violence. We won't take your weapons. Simply, the offer stands. If you want to have this end a different way, that can certainly be arranged. But the way I see it, you have 3 choices. You can leave this ship. You can acquiesce to my request. Or you can remain where you are and face our forces.
Can you give us a moment to discuss?
Very well. Should you choose to learn more and perhaps hear the truth, you need only say so, and we will unlock the door. And with that, the arbiters kind of break away from each other, and they just kind of stay floating nearby, but they don't make any sort of motion towards you. You can discuss, but they are still trained on you.
Trained on us in what manner?
Like the lens part that you would kind of consider the eye of the arbiters. Yeah, it's like
okay.
in your direction.
Okay, Cress is gonna start treating their wounds.
Okay.
Just, I guess, speaking in hushed tones to you guys. I don't think this guy's very trustworthy.
No.
I'm not feeling good about this. The only thing they want to talk about is trying to convert us to their fucking cult. Which I'm not about.
Can I get a quick recall knowledge from Cress and Dex, actually? Cress and Dex.
What ability is recall knowledge?
So this actually, you can apply a skill that you would like. In this case, let's see, we can go for
Occultism?
occultism is fine. No, religion. Kind of want to just be a memory, so let's just call this a perception check. I'll look it up later. You're just trying to recall information about something that recently happened to you. It's not too high of a check, actually.
If it's perception, then 12 plus 14 is 26.
Yeah. Okay. You're good.
16.
Okay. Cress, I'll give it to you. You know that mark on your hand means that you are irredeemable in the eyes of the monarch. There is no allowing you into anything that is a part of what they are perhaps working towards. You are not a part of it, and you will never be a part of it.
Yeah. And Dex doesn't have that mark, but Finn does.
Finn does not. You were the only one in the party.
I thought Finn got marked when we were in the dream.
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
He came in of his own volition. But he's a voluntary enemy of the monarch, it would seem.
Right.
I won't speak
As
for him.
Cress is treating. As Cress is treating their wounds, they're like, well, I know that they don't want me. This marks me for death among them. But they're interested in you. Might be because of this, might be because of something else.
Whatever it is, then they can talk to me alone. I'm not going to take you all with me then. You can continue to look at the ship.
I don't know, I don't mind getting face to face with that motherfucker.
What was that you said about persevering? Doing something I didn't really want to do?
You hate to see it, Finn.
Yeah, I do.
Could
Fine,
I?
let's talk. No, sorry. Go Hannah's first.
Go ahead, Dex.
Well, DM, could I roll sense motive on his little
Sure.
meditation?
Yeah, so perception check.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's 17.
Seemed genuine. I mean, it was difficult to tell. I would say you probably didn't get anything more than your current impression.
The way
But-
I see it, it's either a trap or they're sorry.
No, please,
Yeah.
go ahead. I really didn't have anything else.
I imagine it's a trap.
That's what I'm worried about.
So then we just keep fighting, keep going forward.
Maybe that's how you're supposed to persevere.
Upon this discussion, over the three of you, you just get wafted with a warm breath as Cuthbert just kind of impresses into you guys reassuringly.
Finn's gonna turn around, walk up to the little arbiter sitting there,
Mhm.
unless anybody else has anything.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Okay.
He's gonna take the retribution axe and just swing both of them.
Okay. Chomp, chomp. Don't worry about rolling. Go ahead and give me the flavor.
He just
They're just floating there passively as you approach.
he walks up. I think he's still feeling heavy. So like Finn is big and muscular, and still he looks like his shoulders are just being pulled to the earth.
Mhm.
So he just takes the axe and he tries once and he can't do it. He tries again and he just pulls forward and says, "I want to talk to you. All offense intended." Swipes through
Okay.
both of them. and just-
Fantastic. Since you described it as, trying once and can't do it, right? I will say that go ahead, you can roll a will save here.
Um, 12.
Unfortunately, still slowed.
More than fine.
But you do cut through them. But shit like that is what you're hoping for. Okay, yeah, you cut.
I was
You
gonna
do cut through
try-
them in twain. Yeah.
I was wondering if there's any chunks of the crystally dude that are big enough to maybe place on top of the holes just to prevent any more from coming in.
Hmm.
Plug
that's-
up the pipe.
It's a great question. Let's let the dice decide. Roll a seek action or search. Seek or search.
Perception.
I believe so. Seek here.
I'm seeking for a large piece of something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Typically survival. Okay. Perception. Yeah, 25.
Okay, yeah. I'll say you're able to find one piece large enough. There are two holes, but you're able to find one piece large enough to plug up one hole.
Okay. Did they come out of this one?
Sure.
Okay, I'll plug up that one.
All right. Yeah.
Just
This-
like with some effort, because I'm feeling a little.
Yeah. Finn, you crunch through the two arbiters, sending a rather clear message to Baron Truffaut. As you do so, the lights in the room, after a moment, shift to a orange tone instead of the blue tone that you've seen before. And you start to hear the blaring of an alarm. Wah, wah, wah. And yeah.
Finn's gonna go to the console
Mhm.
and with his hand just read what the instructions are. And because there's that door across from us, correct?
There is that door across from you. It is currently locked.
I want to see if there are instructions here, like a release button to open it.
Sure thing. Okay, we'll have you start doing that. This is going to be. We were using crafting before, I believe.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can go ahead and make a crafting check. The rest
Can I
of
have
you,
an aid action?
you can.
Okay.
You can. And I will say that from the south pipe, two Brahm do emerge.
30.
As
Um,
they're going to make their way on.
One sec. Am I making a crafting check to assist, to aid?
You can, yeah, unless you want to use a different skill, you just give me the flavor. But crafting would be the most appropriate.
Okay, then it's 23.
And I got a 30.
23
Well,
and
I'm
a 30.
seeing if I add one to you.
I got it.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead, make your crafting check. What was it again?
23.
So a success. So you add the +1. So Finn, you get a 31. Let me double check that DC. You might be looking at a critical success, you guys. That is a critical success. That is a critical success. So not only do you see the door shift, similar exactly the way it happened on the other door, you see a pair of lights come up onto the screen. You see that there was one that was already green, one that was kind of faded out, and as you finish your procedure, Finn, bloop, it goes green. But with your critical success, just like last time, you get a 3D printed potion. So with your critical success,
nice.
you go ahead and add a greater healing potion to your inventory.
Greater?
I believe it was greater last time, right?
Yeah.
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 Sick.
Yeah, it's a greater potion. The door is open. Right. The Brahm have emerged onto the field. I kind of don't want to hop into initiative because I imagine you guys are going to be moving here, right? So what we'll do is we'll just kind of have you kind of describe how you're getting through as the Brahm are going to close in on you, right? If anybody gets like a failure or something, I'll give the Brahm a chance to attack you or something.
Okay.
Sound good? Okay. So let's have you guys escape out of here. Let's start with Finn. You've just unlocked the door. What's the next move? You see the Brahm emerge from the south pipe.
I think I honestly think Finn smiles and it's just kind of like, I don't need you to teach me anything. I'm learn fine on my own. And he's gonna start. I honestly think Finn would wait for Cress and Dex to get in first. I don't think he would move in first. So I think with his opposite hand, he's raising the shield and just mean mugging this Brahm. Just fucking.
You can take a demoralize. You can attempt to demoralize like an
Yeah.
intimidation.
Do you have
Yeah.
intimidating glare?
I take with intimidation. I do take the lower of both rolls via the curse.
Oh, sure, sure.
Mhm.
Okay,
But I'll try it.
give it a try. Give it a try.
Shot.
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
It's still a 20. It's a 12 plus 8.
Okay. Against their will DC.
Will DC.
Yeah, sorry, their will DC. Let me pull up their will DC. Nope, that's Cuthbert's DC. You don't want that one.
No.
No, you don't want that one. Okay, no, a 28 is actually a success. It's not a critical success, but it is a success. And Finn, I will say you are approaching this with sort of like a resoluteness. You don't need these people, and you are protecting your friends. And with that conviction of self and that sense of purpose, you are able to break off the slow effect. You are no longer slowed.
Hell yeah, brother.
So I'm gonna just
but that's
keep-
him. He's waiting for
Crest and Dex. All right.
to get in there.
All right, Crest and Dex. Who wants to go?
Well, the door's open.
The door's unlocked.
It's unlocked. I will head to the door and try to open it.
Okay, sure. It's unlocked. So as you come up to the door and you attempt to open it, you see this one, again, it kind of folds in, it folds away, right? Rather than just kind of opening or closing like a regular door. And it kind of goes into like chunks and it shapes into itself as it kind of pulls itself back into the frame. And before you, you see quite an odd room, right? It looks like it's shaped like a giant plus sign. And at the center of the room is a pad, a raised bit of flooring that is alight and glowing.
Do we see any individuals?
No, the room is empty.
I'm going in.
You going in? All right. Yeah, we'll say yeah. You walked up to the door, you opened the door, and you went in. All right, Cress.
Cress and Cuthbert will follow. We don't see anyone in here.
Empty. Just the glowing floor.
And these two contraptions on either side?
You can attempt to investigate them. You can roll crafting or religion.
I will roll crafting, please.
Sure.
It's really good.
I'm bad at math though. 19 plus 13 is
That's good
high
though.
number.
That's high.
32.
Yeah, 32. With a 32, we'll call that a critical success. With a 32, you can tell that these are probably controls for whatever this contraption in the center is. As you glance around, you also have the good sense to look up. And as you look up, you see that there is a matching symbol directly above, and that there's a faint kind of shaft of light. Recalling as you kind of like look over to it, passing your hand, I will say, I'm not going to say whether you step on it or anything, but let's say in part of your investigation, you pass your hand over the threshold of the light. As you do so, you see your form at the edge begin to turn into those same kind of fractally light shards that you've seen on the boluses, and also Granny Mal. When you fought Granny Mal at the World Tree, Granny Mal had an ability that also gave them, like, kind of shifted onto some light fragments as well. So as you move your hand through it, you see your hand begin to kind of disintegrate like that almost. It's a little unnerving, of course, and as you pull your hand back, you realize you're fine. It's completely harmless.
I think I'm just gonna ready to shut the door when Finn gets here.
Sure. All right. Cuthbert and Finn, I think, are the two still outside.
Cuthbert's in.
Cuthbert's in. Okay, Finn.
Finn will just keep shield up, continuing to just maintain like that eye contact until he like backs into the room, and he'll shut the door behind him.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do so. Shields up, you're kind of glaring at the Brahm. You demoralize them enough where they're approaching with caution. And as you kind of back up in towards the room, Finn, give me a sense motive. So that's a perception check.
A perception check?
Yeah. You'd use your perception modifier for this one. For sense motive, I believe.
29.
29. There's a certain point where you kind of back up beyond the threshold of the doorway, and as you touch a panel on the side of the frame and the door begins to close, you see the Brahm kind of straighten back up out of an aggressive posture. And the sense that you get is almost that they want you to go in here.
Love that.
Okay. Now keep in mind, there is the other doorway on the other side of the hall, right? Like, this room
Still
connects to
open?
the other side.
We shut
No,
that?
it's shut. It's still shut.
It's shut.
Yeah, both doors are shut. You're in the giant plus room. Cress has identified that the two things on the side appear to control the contraption in the middle. Cress has identified that the contraption turns you into those strange crystalline forms.
They communicate all of
No.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no like helm in here?
Does not appear to be so.
Nothing that seems to direct the ship?
Now, keep in mind, guys, when this is a massive ship. Where you guys came in, there's still a lot more ship to this thing.
Oh.
But as you're thinking now, Cress, I'll say with your previous check, you start to wonder, how the fuck did those guys get around this ship?
Through those. Do I think that the tunnel I was in is how they normally traverse it?
The tunnel
Then-
with the no that you're pretty sure is just like piping and shaft. Yeah, it's just like there were wires and stuff, just like a conduit for keeping stuff out of the way.
Are there more levels, or is there a tower anywhere or anything like that?
Let me hop over to a little drawing board real quick on Roll20 here. One sec. Let me move you guys to a drawing board. Let me give you the
Yeah, I
silhouette.
didn't realize this wasn't the entire ship.
Oh yeah, no. There's a bit more ship left. Is there fog of war on this screen? Can you guys
Yep.
confirm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Let me just. It looked a little dark. Okay, so you know from above and below, the Phraaktyl looks like a giant snowflake.
Mhm.
From the profile, it looks like a top, right? So it's got like, I need a drawing tool. Yeah, red's fine.
Okay.
So it looks,
like this.
yeah, Finn, you
Where
got
did
it.
we enter then?
Yeah, so you get, and then yeah, the fins on the side here.
What are we drawing?
It's a vagina.
Yep. Yep, it sure is.
They're baguettes.
I see.
Where-
Okay, so those are different directions.
You guys
Where
entered
did
in
we
a.
enter
You
then?
guys entered in at the bottom.
Okay. I wouldn't have. I see. That changes the way Cress would have thought about this, but it's
Oh,
too
sorry.
late. No, it's fine.
Oh, when we
Um,
looked up, you said, can we like? Is that like up all the way to the top of the tower, or not?
It's up a
quite?
long ways, but this is a big ship, right? So it's up like 60 feet, you know, and then you see a
Cuthbert,
I was
can you
gonna
take us
say,
up there?
are you guys able to hop on Cuthbert if that's something that, you know, Cress and Cuthbert feel comfortable doing?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, we need to find
that's
the helm
fine.
if we're gonna complete our mission here.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's what I thought this was.
If you guys are okay with it, I could sneak. Is there any way to go down from here?
no, not in this room.
Because we are at the bottom, so we can only go up from here.
You're not at like the bottom, but you're like midship. Like you're
What do
just
we
below.
see then? In either direction, are there other entry points in here? Is
Into
this the
the-
only one?
Into this one, it's the door you came in, and then there's the other one way on the far side. And those are
That's
the
it?
only two entry points that you can see into this space.
I think we need to go up and see more.
There's nothing up there.
Well, we can't. I mean, if we go up and then look left and right, maybe we'll. See
No, it's
something.
just like a giant shaft of a room kind of thing. Like it just kind of peaks at the top. There's just the roof, but the roof is reflected with the same symbol on the floor that is a glow, and there's a faint shaft of light that kind of, you know, between the two.
Finn, you're good with symbols. Do you recognize that symbol at all?
Yeah, Finn, you can try to maybe
Can I? Yeah.
left
can I
read or
trace
something.
it?
Sure.
Crafting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use my last hero point.
it's okay.
22.
22. I'll say with a 22, you come to a similar thing like Crest. There's only 2 doors in here, right? And this is a big ship. How did they move around? And as you bring your knuckles to the thing, you start to... It translates the text, the language, the unfamiliar language. It translates the meaning into a form that you can understand, into a code that you can understand. And basically what you were able to glean from this is that this is a teleportation pad.
Yeah. Okay. I figured.
It
Um.
is how they will move around.
Then
They
how
use
does the
this
ship
to teleportation. I imagine the. Ooh, the fuck am I? I've completely wrong voice. I imagine that the helm is up, but this is how they get around. They teleport.
Get around the ship or get around to other
2
places?
other ships.
Am I able to discern that with the 22?
With the 22, I'll say that it's more likely the ship itself,
Like traversing around the ship.
traversing around this particular ship. Yeah.
It'll put you to different levels on the ship. Yes.
Well, we should try that. We're looking for the helm, right? If this is the only way to get around the ship, then we should try it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since I can read it, would I be able to activate it and get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
using the controls at the side where Crest has shown you, you can dial it in, and you can identify a chamber that seems like it would be the bridge. It's near the top,
I will do that.
the penthouse. Let's call it. Okay.
Yeah. I'll do
So,
that.
all right, it's set to that, and do you guys step on?
Let's do it together, I guess. Stick together.
Yeah, this could go real wrong. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, let's find out.
You step on to the pad. this part is where things are going to get very tense for me here. Cress, I need Cuthbert to roll a will save.
It's good. It's 18 on the dice.
It's very good.
Will! Where are you? I'm sorry.
Will!
Your sheet looks different than me.
No, you're okay.
18 plus 22.
30. Or, no,
40.
40
Tits.
is a very good success. 40 is a
Hell yeah,
success.
brother.
I will be honest with you guys. We can talk after a bit. This roll is key. This is a big roll. Okay. As you guys step onto the pad, you...
Oh, is this magic?
It is.
41.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother. Just an extra fuck you.
Just an extra
matter.
fuck you.
41.
You step onto the pad, and your form, the edge of your it starts at the edge, and it kind of works its way inwards. You are all broken down into these crystalline glass shards that kind of swirl and move through light. It feels like it folds, and as you bend inwards on yourself, it's not a painful sensation, but it is very odd as you start to lose, like, the intense vertigo that you feel is quite something, but it's brief, and you reshape and you reappear. And I'm going to move you to that map real quick, the map that you reappear on, and then I will go into reading my description of it. Nope, that's not the players. This is the players. The room you enter,
Oh.
the bridge.
It's pretty.
Does Cuthbert not come with us?
Cuthbert saved, and Cuthbert is with you. So let me just do a quick grab of my man, Cuthbert. Oh, that is a pen. Command Z.
Wait, I might be able to do it. I can do it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you can place Cuthbert on the map with you. But as you all appear, Cuthbert does shake something off. And Cress, you hear in your mind, what was that? They tried... I felt strange. Where are we? And as you all look around, you are in a large cavernous chamber. It's a wide open space. The ceiling is still about 50 feet high above you. What floor there is in this chamber forms a bridge of sorts that connects the south side of the chamber to the north side of the chamber. To the south end, you see, and the bridge is divided in roughly 3 parts. To the south end, you see there's some sort of like makeshift laboratory. In the center, there is the teleportation pad, which you are on, and then to the front, there is this... It's dominated by this large glowing image of the outside. You see there is a crystal-encrusted piano-shaped device in front of it. And on either side of the chamber, you see what appear to be large forges that are aglow with this pale blue light. There are no railings on the bridge that you stand on. But rather they descend like staircases down, and until the very edge, where as you look over, you see these mechanical pipes and cogwheels turning, clanking, hissing as they conduct their operation. So this is the space that you guys are in. It's dominated by the clockwork. The sounds are dominated by the clockwork gears, machines turning below, and ahead, you see to the north a figure in flesh, Prana Trufan. And to the south, you are also immediately aware of a cloud almost. There's another sort of strange thing. There's a cloud of this silvery gold crystalline dust shifting and floating in the air to the south. It is just, I put a red dot on it so it's easy to track for you guys visually, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a little tricky, but it's down in this bottom right corner right here. And as far as that table, content warning, on the table is a one of the fish folk, dissected. So,
I draw my rapier and my dagger, and I address Prana Trufan directly.
okay.
I look to him and I say, "You. What is this place?"
This is the bridge. This is where we controlled the vessel. And I must say, we are impressed. We tried to disarm you of your weapon, but it seems your dragon is more resilient than we had assumed.
Don't call him a fucking weapon.
This is a weapon. They throw a goo grenade into this thing right here so that nothing can come out.
That's initiative. That's gonna be...
You know what else that is? Hero point.
yeah, that's a
don't
hero
tell
point.
him.
That's a
Give
hero
it to
point.
Give me hero point.
No, it's fair, because Cress is... That's pretty
badass
badass.
as fuck.
That's pretty badass. That's heroically badass.
You're fucking kidding me?
Oh my god. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it.
I will
Okay,
speak
sorry.
freely.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Go.
All right. Ooh. Battle music
David
initiative.
likes it when I tell him what to do.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, he's into that. I can't.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Would you like me to make an attack roll for that? As they say, Cuthbert's not a weapon. This is a weapon, and throw the grenade into the hole.
Yeah.
Okie dokie dokie.
Okay. Let me just roll a couple of thingies here.
Dip-a-dip-a-doo.
Why are you going?
Is a 21 enough to get the goo grenade in there?
Oh yeah.
Bless you.
Wow. This is some extreme differences. Give me a sec here.
Okay.
Are we gonna kill Prana?
Oh no.
Are we
Why do you do
are we
this?
gonna kill Prawn?
Why do
Are we
you
gonna do
do
that?
this here? I wanted to go here.
Yeah.
Thank
Sonic
you.
is not
bad.
like that.
What if I turned into a Cyclops and I beamed him, dude? It's repeatedly.
Let's get that out of there.
I
Okay.
mean, that's an approach.
I'm so bad at math. I'm so bad at math on stream. 16 plus 22. It's not even hard.
That's 48.
48.
16
Yo.
plus 22.
38.
Oh no, 38.
38.
Prana rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, bitch.
Good. For
Man, you
them.
suck.
But like I said though, it was the other one rolled a 19.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
you, my boy.
The silvery
this man
dust thing. Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
So
that gets an initiative.
that's
Oh,
getting
that's gonna be a problem, I imagine.
that's getting an initiative roll.
What if it,
Okay.
David? What if it didn't though?
That would be cheating. Dex, what'd you get?
May I use stealth and try to?
No, you right in the middle of that whole scene.
Yeah, you took everything out and you're like, "What's up, bitch?"
I
Yeah, which reminds me. If you guys were you guys planning on fighting? Like, would you have come in weapons drawn?
well, I mean, I said I drew my.
I
weapon.
haven't put mine away.
Yeah, I haven't put yours away. Okay. Yeah, weapons drawn. Just confirming.
Sure.
All right, I guess it's gonna be a standard. It's gonna be perception.
Standard perception. Which
So
is
it'll be 24.
24. Not bad, not bad. Cuthbert.
The big number, 38?
38.
Wee woo.
Yeah.
Dave, do you want to move the Dave? Who the fuck? Do you want to move the map over
Ooh,
to the
sure.
left a little bit? It's a little askew.
Let me see if I can zoom in, because
Yeah.
like that. How's that?
No, perfect. Yep.
Okay. I'll move this over here too to get it out of the way a little bit so people can see.
Um,
Okay, Cuthbert 38. Finn,
What?
initiative.
Oh fuck. Sorry. I was so busy
What?
talking shit. Listen, I was so engaged in everybody doing math, talking shit that I forgot I was here.
So then you had an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, brother.
Immersion.
That's gonna be a 27.
Oh, 27. And Cress,
21.
Hell yeah,
21.
I keep thinking I'm rolling great, and then everyone's like, a billion.
Yeah. And then there's Cuthbert.
He is
A
stealing
billion
my
plus.
lightning.
Oh, why are you still on the initiative order? You're not here, Thelatos. Okay.
Go away, Phil.
All right, guys. So our initiative order is a monster, then all of you guys in Cuthbert, and then a monster. So you're basically sandwiched between the monsters.
Yummy.
It didn't go well last time.
That didn't go
No.
well last time.
Like,
So
an hour ago.
first up is going to be the
Fart.
fart, the glowing fart in the sky.
Silver fart.
So let's see. Sparkle fart, sparkle fart. Sparkle
I am a
fart.
fart, but they call me gold dust.
Well, did she make you cry?
Let's see something here. Sparkle fart. I think we got to do a move.
Sparkle fart. It's the name.
I'm keeping it. The name is Sparkle
David
Fart.
called it Sparkle Fart. Its name is now Sparkle Fart.
We're gonna get 25 feet flying up to over here as action. And then the next two actions are going to be to use the telekinetic projectile cantrip.
Rude.
And what we're doing is you guys see over by the dissecting table there are a collection of test tubes and
Man.
flasks that begin to rattle. One of them begins to rattle and flies across the air and is going to go at Cress.
All right.
It's
Sparkle
gonna
fart.
go. Sparkle Fart's
Do
gonna go
me.
for Cress. So, Cress, let's see here.
Oh my god.
You did.
Stop with the gifts, you guys will die.
What are you bastards doing?
They're so good.
I
wish
cannot
knew
see.
about this.
This is the best fart gift ever. It's a bear. It's
You
a bear
crazy! I feel so left out.
Oh my god.
Sorry, chat. We can't watch, otherwise we lose the images of our everybody laughing. I'm pretty sure Sparkle Fart is gonna miss you here, Cress.
Oh
Yay.
my god.
That is a dirty 20 to hit you.
Miss. Woo!
Okay, dirty 20 miss. As a throw out a vial, you see the vial flying through the air, and you just duck, and it zips past you. And I'm just gonna say that it rolls. Well, let's see if it rolls and maintains its composure since it didn't hit its target. It does. Okay, it rolls onto the other side of you guys. I'm gonna say, for those of you keeping score, there is a vial of something just at the edge of this pipe.
All right.
Okay, there's a vial of something. We don't know what it is. Somebody
Good
knows
to
what
know.
it is. Okay, let's see. That's
We all
Sparkle Fart's
notice it, though?
movement.
I mean, we would need to.
I'll say Cress is the only one that notices it because
Yeah.
it came at them and they were able to dodge it. It just kind of like whizzes between Cuthbert and Finn, who are, I guess, probably staring at Prana, is finally taking his fingers from being steepled next to each other to being at his side. But yes, that is Sparkle Fart's turn. Cuthbert is up with Finn on deck. Let me just do a
It's too much
quick.
for me. Just thinking about the bear again.
Anna, stop looking at the bear.
I
dude.
can't. I
Um,
covered it up.
Okay, Cuthbert,
About it.
Cuthbert, you're up with Finn on deck.
Okay.
They just tried to do something
I
weird
need
to
you
the boy.
to stop
Sorry.
doing that.
You guys.
You cannot do this.
We are trying to
regarding
play a
force-
serious game.
This is too
Sorry, Button. Go ahead.
No,
Hold on,
you're
hold
good. Can Cuthbert pick up people as an action?
Yes.
Like get them onto his back? What
I
would that
will-
require?
I will allow it. We will call this a. What do you reroll for handle animal?
Is that a thing?
There's a command animal. There's a nature.
Nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll
So
say
he would roll nature, or
Yeah.
I would roll nature.
I would say he rolls nature.
Okay.
DC is going to be, we'll just call it 20.
I don't know what he's adding to this. 1 second. Nature is wisdom, probably.
Wisdom, yep.
Yeah. Okay. So he's adding wisdom. He's not proficient. Oh yes, Oh Jesus Christ! Yes, he is. He has a plus 19.
He's pretty proficient.
He's pretty proficient.
He
That's
can,
an 8 plus 19
yeah,
for 27.
yeah, easy peasy. Yep, you're up.
Okay.
You're on board.
Okay. So
Dips the
first
head,
action
scoops you
picks
on.
up Cress. Looks at Dex for consent. No is valid.
I'm gonna shake my head. I have a different planet.
All right. Looks at Finn for consent. Finn wants on. Okay. He'd like to try again to scoop up Finn for his
Okay.
second action.
Second action, scoop up Finn. Sure.
Yeah.
DC 20 again.
It's another
Or-
8 on
yeah,
the
20.
dice plus 19 for another 27.
Yep, success. I think that's exactly what you rolled last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finn, you're up. I will say, because he can carry all three of you, but the two of you comfortably at least on his
Right.
back. Yep.
And Dex said no, so
Dex said no.
he's gonna honor that. And I think that last movement, he's going to take his flight to fly and hover us here. Let's say just 5 feet above the ground.
Okay, easy peasy.
It would be.
I don't like what you're lining up. It feels like this is a lineup. Finn, you can go ahead and move your token over to that side as well. Okay,
And that's his turn.
Understood.
and that leads us directly then into Finn, whose turn it is. So you can move your token. You can keep moving your token wherever you want.
Well, I got picked up, right? So I'm in the air.
You're but just 5 feet up. You're on.
Okay.
You're riding second saddle to Cress.
Hell yeah, brother. All right.
Or you could be in his arms if you wanted to. You guys can say how you wanted to do.
died in your arms tonight.
Oh, that's foreboding.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Take your time.
Hey.
I'm thinking too, because this is not how I saw this going. I thought I was. I should have known. I should have known,
You're
you
like,
rebels.
I had a monologue.
You savages.
Can I tell if this is a living or undead creature?
Prana?
Sparkle fart?
Sparkle? Who, wait, Prana or Sparkle?
Piranha.
Piranha? Piranha?
I am a piranha.
Interesting, Finn.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and roll for that? Let's see here.
Can I do a cult?
You certainly can, my friend. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say.
Brother, I'm fucking trained in cultism. Oh, suck my left nut cheek, dude.
Just the cheek?
Content warning. Nuts and
28.
This is a family show.
This is a family. No, that's guaranteed.
Do nuts have cheeks?
20. Mine do.
What? 28? What are you rolling again? Yeah, that's a success. Yeah, that's a success. You're good.
So you tell me what I get here, David. This is how
This is the part.
This is the part where I have to GM, don't I? Okay.
Yeah. You gotta
And this was a recall knowledge with occultism, right? To see if he was fiend or undead specifically.
Undead or alive, but
Okay.
it might be a fiend.
Well, let's see. So, Finn, this is actually pretty wild. As you are being lifted up and ferried across with Cuthbert, you're studying your enemy mid-air as Cuthbert kind of comes down and you're planning to strike. As you look at Prana the entire time, there's a moment where you don't see a man as much as you see some sort of aberration, you see the flesh just briefly, momentarily flicker from a humanoid form to that of a giant primeval creature.
You said
And as
what?
Yeah, as you're not totally sure, man, because as Cuthbert's picking you up and you're moving, the light just kind of shifts, right? You go from this kind of green light, this blue light, this red light, and somewhere in just a flash, you blink and you're like, what the fuck was that? But you're pretty sure that he's not human.
Well, I hate it here.
Can I go
Yeah.
home?
Can't be here anymore.
I don't
I'm gonna
want to
cast Chill
be
Touch.
here. Chill touch, okay.
Yeah, boy.
You can tell him to chill out.
Yeah, chill out. Fuck out. I need
Take a
a
chill pill.
fortitude saving throw, please.
A fortitude saving throw. Do I do those?
Yeah.
Fortitude.
28. I'm sorry. One more time for the folks at home.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
And then I'll use my last action, and I'm gonna throw my shield.
Do you shield at him?
Bonk his ass. Yeah.
Sure. Bonk it. Bonk him.
30.
30?
Yeah, son.
Okay. It's good. It's really good. It hits. Not a crit, but does hit.
12 points of bludgeoning damage, and then it comes back.
Oof, duh. 12 points. Okay. All right. Okay, that was your last action. Was the shield throw, the shield crack in the face.
Shield crack.
Okay. Yeah, as you land, you're not totally sure what you saw, but you land. You try your chill touch spell, and as you do so, Prana turns to regard you and just kind of shakes the head and just kind of bats your spell away with ease. But then you give him a little bit of a wry smile, I assume.
No, I don't think he just looks, says, it's only a cantrip, and then he throws the shield.
And the shield comes across, hits him in the chest.
Can I relay what I saw to Cress and Dex?
I because there's a point out feature in Pathfinder.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. I will. Fair enough.
We can quit for free, but any information relayed will cost an action.
Yeah, exactly. Anything that's going to be really relevant, we're going to need to roll for. Okay.
That makes sense.
Dex.
Okay. I am still slowed 1.
You were still slowed 1.
So I'm
Dos
going to
acciones.
use all 2 actions to turn invisible.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
That's a good move.
I'm gonna
Well
turn
played.
invisible.
Well
That's
played.
Ring 2.
You're ninja.
And that's it. That's
Okay.
it. That's virtually.
Give me some.
all I
Give
do.
us a little bit of flavor. What does that look like
Yeah,
for us when
yeah.
Dex is invisibling?
So I'm trying to figure out where I got this from to inform the flavor, but I'll just say I will say I feel like that psychic blast coming on again, and instead of allowing it to burst forth, I sort of contain it, and it causes my whole form to sort of wave out of physical perception
Okay.
to those around me.
Okay. I'll say, Cress, as Cuthbert takes off, you kind of look back and you watch as Dex kind of clutches at the head and then suddenly disappears. As she kind of grimaces, the last thing you see is just a grimace on the face, and suddenly, bloop, gone.
I'm gonna trust her on that one.
That's good, because you're up.
All right, I'm up.
Prana on deck.
Okay. This piano, can I ask questions about it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look not just artistic, but perhaps functional?
Yes. What's your crafting modifier and
Plus
proficiency?
13.
What's your
Expert.
Oh yeah, with an expert, this looks functional. This looks intentional. I'll just kind of say like I'm gonna call it like a passive, right? So.
Okay. They take note of that for a moment. Oh man, I want to pull fuck shit, but I also just want to hit this guy.
Curse you,
Tell you
action
what.
economy.
Curse you, action economy.
Thanks, Obama.
Cress is going to cast Dancing Shield now upon themselves, having understood that, like, oh, these people are maybe tactical and target healers. So they're going to cast Dancing Shield, throwing up a shard from the fallen creature downstairs that starts to orbit them.
Sick.
Sorry, you said throwing up a shard, and I just imagined.
And then they're going to throw, yet again, another goo grenade. Catch, and then they yeet it at Prana.
Okay. I save. Do I roll reflex?
I think I roll. 1 second.
Okay.
La 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 la. Da 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 da. Yes, this is an attack.
Le tech roll.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
28.
28 hits. 28
Okay.
hits.
I see damage.
You brilliant bastards.
And then, he's stuck. Not a lot of acid damage. Sorry, there's a lot to read.
It's okay.
7 acid, and then he's gonna take 2 persistent as we go, until he escapes.
I gotcha.
He can again use all 3 actions to escape, or he's probably stronger than I anticipate.
Let's see. Let me just put in. You said it was 2 persistent?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Then that brings us to Prana Trufan's turn. Okay. You throw out the goo grenade as it hits him. He's just still reeling from the strike from Finn when he was struck by the shield. And as the body's kind of falling back, Cress, you see where the shield impacted suddenly kind of bursts with water as your grenade hits him. And it starts to kind of burn away at his form. You can see the skin, content warning, you can see the skin on him begin to bubble and disintegrate and melt as he begins to change shape. And before you now, instead of the tall, hunched form of Prana Trufan, the man, you see a giant, tentacled, primeval fish with 3 red eyes in a vertical formation, floating in the air before you. Give me 2 seconds here. And as it regards you, its eyes begin to glow with a bright red light, and you feel it begin to. You feel Cress. You begin to kind of feel a little bit of a tug at your chest. And Finn, you and Cuthbert watch as water begins to pool around the bottom of the giant fish until it begins to create this sort of cyclone that builds upwards and upwards and upwards until it engulfs the fish entirely, creating a giant sphere of water around him. And as the fish now regards the 3 of you, it says, "Very well. We will be serious about this." And that right there is where we're going to call today's session. And we're going to pick up with the rest of this encounter, this fishy enemy, in a couple of weeks. We are going to see how this plays out as Prana. Let me just kind of do a little shift on the map here for you guys. Prana is no more, and instead you are facing a big old aboleth who just pulled a sphere of water. Very, very Albus Dumbledore Order of the Phoenix kind of vibes. You know when he kind of pulls the water together?
Mhm.
Right? Basically a lot like that, just kind of around him, creating a sphere of water around it.
Oh.
All right.
Honey.
So that's what we will contend with in a couple of weeks. Guys, we're going to call it here for today. Thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate and love all of you. Guys, as we're heading out here, let's just say one more goodbye to our players, one at a time here. Alec, you want to start us off, buddy?
Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You watched me play Finn Reese, Jotun Blood Fighter, this evening. And you can see me tomorrow as the Archivist of Known Realms Telesh. We are back after our holiday break for Chapter 50. And as Button said earlier, we got some exciting guests. One of them seemed to be here that'll be joining us in a couple weeks. And yeah, thanks for having me. Button.
Hello, I'm Button. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Blue Button on social media. I have been playing Cress, who is a little trigger happy. You can also find me over on Known Realms Telesh on twitch.tv/talesarchived on Sundays, where I play someone who isn't trigger happy. Echinacea, they're soft. Hannah.
Hello, I'm Hannah. I've been playing Dex, our human rogue group, and I am invisible, and I'm so glad I'm invisible right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can catch me on Sansi Saga as well, a different campaign right here on Stealthy Elf Productions. Next episode will be next Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central. Not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. Okay, that's all.
All right. And guys, my name is David. I've been your GM this evening here. You can catch me here as the GM for Unearthed Inheritance and Sansi Saga, both Pathfinder 2e games. You can also catch me over on Known Realms Telesh, where I play Whistle, the Hobgoblin Fighter. So, guys, that's been us. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you around. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.